Okay, that's it.
It's remember berries.
Alright. Last time, Mistel, the party went to this town to take care of a problem that the townspeople were having. Then,
I think.
But throughout their investigations led them to a magical fey creature that's called the Yes Hound.
Yes.
It's such a funny word.
And one was killed.
Yeah, you guys
One was
murdered a
killed,
child.
probably the baby, or so it looks. That like it was killed. The body was found when they returned back the way they came.
And then they'll go back at night and it'll be there.
Yes. And that's really basically that's the gist.
And Eldrick and Mental had the best memory ever. And they knew all about these animal things. And we knew we needed silver to kill him. Or something. Or whatever. I don't know. Whatever.
He remembered the main points.
If all of us never use our inspiration, do you
I use mine.
tell us what happened last time?
Yes.
All right, everybody, don't never use your inspiration.
Yes, sir.
I'll do that.
Good job, Yokai. You did good.
Yeah, he remembered all the main points. The only thing he left out was, his friends running in fear.
Oh yeah.
And
that.
Eldrick hanging around Brahm's neck, slapping him in the face.
I didn't
What are you
fear.
doing?
I was
You
held
big-
in fear.
You
Akihito
bitch.
thought it
Yeah,
was
right.
silly. He wasn't afraid. He doesn't know what they were afraid of. So,
Oh, that's right. We were the only two that weren't afraid at all. We were like, I don't know what they're scared about. It was just some howling. We're good.
Last thing I need to do. Go ahead and do a thing real quick.
I'll be right back.
Thing? I love things.
Are you guys drunk or is it just me? That'll be an Eldrick line in the future. When something happens when he's drunk.
Oh, that's cool. That is.
It's like,
very,
hey.
very cool.
Hey, what's your name? Am I drunk or is it just you? Wait. No, that's not how it goes. Am I drunk or is it just you? No, I messed it up again. Hold on. The name's Sylvia. Are you drunk or is it just me? Oh, fuck it, I forget the pickup line.
That's funny. I gotta use that one too.
What?
Where to be too
Nothing. Just looking at maps while I wait to get started.
So, yep. Last time you guys dealt with Hound. One of them managed to get away because it became dawn. And, yeah. So, you guys end up taking a long rest. It's somewhere around 11, 12 o'clock.
And we leveled up.
No.
Boo.
So you guys have some time to prepare until the night.
I would like to level up.
Alright, so if I remember correctly, when we last left off, it was just after we fought those things.
Yes.
Yeah, we practically went back, rested for about 8 hours.
Rested, and now, yeah.
Then we're gonna go meet with the mayor.
Yep. Alright, so to meet with the mayor.
Don't not talk like Brom. Brom, you're not allowed to talk like that.
No, what is it? Alright, fuck you.
No talk like that, comrade. It does not work for you.
You do a better accent. than what I can do for it. That's for sure. You got the accent I need. Like, not even joking.
Okay, so Brahm's supposed to be Russian.
Yeah, technically,
know.
yes. Yeah, technically, he's supposed to sound somewhat Russian.
I mean,
Your
he does
continent-
live in a he does live in a winter hellscape, so
True.
Russia.
Welcome to Russia.
But I make it sound like he's more French.
Kiwi.
Wow.
That actually would be pretty interesting, a French Brahm. Anyway, you guys wake up from the information that several of you have learned from the previous night. You guys need silver.
Because everyone's waking up and sitting down there in the morning eating breakfast. Rom goes.
it's not in the morning. We were up till morning. This is probably shortly in the afternoon.
We're all just basically waking up, getting something to eat before we then figuring out what stuff's going on.
You guys got back to town somewhere around dawn, which was like six something in the morning. So you guys, if you want the 2 extra hours of downtime for your long rest, then you guys would wake up somewhere around like 12.
It was 6, it'd be 2 in the afternoon. We did 8 hours.
Yeah, so once you guys do take those 2 extra hours, 2 in the afternoon.
And then we'd have a ton of hours still to prepare.
Yep.
What the fuck is going on? Refresh.
So, just a Brahm turns to Mental, so we need silver, right?
Yeah, yes we do.
How do we get silver?
That is a very good question.
Hey, Dave.
We could try to figure out if people around town have silver we could take to the blacksmith and smelt
What's up?
for our weapons.
Bamar knows
maybe we could-
good well where to get some silver.
Oh, he does, yeah.
Maybe if we can ask the mayor if he knows if there's anyone who has silver in town.
You're right, he doesn't.
You're not gonna bring anything up during breakfast?
What am I having for breakfast?
You're having a nice slab of pancakes.
Nice.
I think right now it would be called Brenner.
No, true.
No, it'd be Leonard.
It'd be brunch.
No, it'd be Leonard, because it's between lunch and dinner.
Yes, but here's the thing. For us, it's breakfast, so it's Brenner.
How's my slime?
If it's noon, if it's noon, it's lunch.
It's not noon.
Can I get
It
some-
is not fucking noon. We are in the afternoon.
Alright, I figured out what I
Afternoon,
want to do. I want to ask the barmaid for ale.
Okay,
That's it.
that's all you want.
Ale in my pancakes, yeah. That's all
Okay.
I'm doing.
So your lunch pancakes are stuffed with meats, vegetables. The pancake itself is just like kind of think of a falafel.
Alright, never had one, but I'll think of one.
I've never had one either. I've always wanted to.
Just think of like a really thick pancake and the inside's just cut. And it's just stuffed with like a whole bunch of like vegetables, meats.
I've watched anime. I've seen
potatoes.
falafels
No.
in there.
Pancakes are pancakes. You don't stuff that shit with anything.
Unless blueberries or cinnamon.
Okay, yeah, those are the exceptions.
Yeah. Alright, how much is it?
It'll be like a silver. Well, no, actually, no. You guys' food and stuff is covered since you guys are on a job here.
Nice. Just
Yeah.
So
Normal drink is covered, but if you want something fancy, then you would have to pay for
just
it.
normal ale.
So what does Mental think of Brahm's idea?
Mental just like he might know. If anything, he's probably the one that would have some, given how this town looks.
Well, I guess we could go give him an update and ask.
Yeah.
I think
I gotta go let the dog in.
Vintel runs off to get his cat.
The cat's tear down the door, whining to come in. And the cat, for some freaking reason, whines and barks like a dog.
Misunderstand. The cat can destroy the fucking door if it so chooses. It's just waiting because it's being polite.
Alright.
Mintel comes back with his cat.
Yes. Mental has his cat in his lap right now. It's like,
Which, as soon as he opens the door, the cat's standing on its hind legs, like, "Why the fuck did you slam the door in my face, bitch?"
I didn't slam the fucking door.
Oh yeah, I also feed my dumb little coin.
Okay.
But, yeah. Mental does agree with going to the mayor's house to ask. See who would have silver that they could probably use.
Okay. You feed your coin is completely satisfied.
Alright. Isn't there a
who wants
general
to-
goods store? You said.
But I'm good.
There is.
I'll
You
check
would-
the general goods store to see if there is any silver we can acquire there.
Okay.
And that's what I tell everyone.
Alright. So you go to the general goods store. We'll start with Braum and Mintel. Anyone else want to go anywhere else, or is everyone just chilling here
I typed it.
while Sylvain is doing Owl Lord things?
Is there a
fucking
reason your
Owl
character's
Lord.
like that?
Very much so. You guys won't figure that out till later.
He thinks he's in a fucking movie or some shit.
But Mintel, Braum, you guys go
Probably.
to the mayor's place.
Alright.
I guess I'll go to...
Knock on the door.
I have nothing better to do.
Eh? Hello?
Excuse me, Mr. Mayor.
It's hello again there.
Yeah, we may have found out what was terrorizing the village, and we've come to ask for some assistance.
You got me hopeful there for a moment. You need assistance? Of what kind?
What are the things called again?
Yeth hounds.
It appears we've come across some Yeth hounds.
The fuck is a Yeth hound?
Very, very big dog.
With a human face. They...
Wait, they have a human's face?
Yes.
When did he become Jewish?
Damn.
Did you not hear that, or was that just me?
No, we heard that.
Okay.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah. And the problem with
Managed to
that,
kill one.
we killed one, but what we know of them, they travel in packs, and they try to, if I remember correctly, seek to serve out a master of some sort. So they could be serving someone in the village or nearby.
The only other place we have nearby is the windmill.
Alright, that's a place to check out, but the real reason we need help, though, is they're resistant to normal weapons. We need silver. Would you
Silver?
happen to know anyone that would have some that we could smelt down to put on our weapons?
Well, I have quite a bit of I have quite a bit of silver here.
You do?
Yes. It's the one thing I actually kept during my travels. I melted all my silver coin down. Got it purified and everything.
May we use it?
Well, I have plenty, so I don't see why not.
Sure,
Well,
I have.
thanks you.
Thank you, sir.
if you need it melted down, you can go ahead and go down to the blacksmith. So it's a little ways past my building, in the back of town. Also, if you need any medical supplies, it's also a good choice there. It's also an herbalist shop.
Hey, we'll keep that in mind. Thank you, sir.
No problem. How many people were in your group again?
Let's see, 6, I believe.
How many of them are up front?
5 of us.
Mm,
No, there is 6 of us. Where did Yokai go?
yeah.
I believe it looks to be at least 5 of us are melee combatants.
All right then. Well, you big guy, come with me. Brahm,
Okay.
was it?
Yes. I am Brahm.
Mind your head. Just follow me. While in the midst of conversation and pulling you guys inside, he did whip up a quick pot of tea. Once he told Brahm to follow him, he takes you to the back of his small house, and you see a very large cellar door in the back. Like it before you can actively see it, like there's a pile of firewood actually on the cellar door. So like he's having you move some of the firewood and opening up the door. It goes to the basement.
All right. Brother Brahm will move it for him.
Okay. Do you go down with him or?
If he asks me to, yeah, I'll go down with him.
Okay. The moment you go down with him, you just see barrels and barrels of, to you, what seem to be like barrels of alcohol and whatnot. But he points out that I have a couple barrels of silver, actual silverware. It was a pastime of mine of collecting pieces, but I wouldn't mind starting over in the collection.
All right. So I'm assuming he's letting me say, go ahead and grab the barrels.
He's basically has you coming down here to grab one barrel.
Okay.
It's of a hefty size, like this is what they use to brew ale in. He may be strong, he's not that strong.
Alright, how big is the barrel compared to Brahm then?
It would take both your arms to carry.
Okay, that's fine. That's a lot of silver.
Did you know that a buttload is the second largest volume of measurement for barrels? And that is actually what it's called, a buttload. So a buttload is a literal form of measurement.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
I feel like iFunny's listening and he just read that off an iFunny thing.
Probably. I'm gonna believe it to be true for now. Because it's fucking hilarious.
Brahm, you have a little difficulty trying to get the barrel up the stairs due to your size. And yeah.
Sure.
It takes you a total of like 5 minutes, seeing as this cellar area was actually very large. He goes ahead and grabs a smaller cask, smaller than what you've seen Eldrick carry around, and he just puts it under his arm and brings it back upstairs with you following him. Actually, no, with the size of your barrel, you would have to go around to the front of the house and drop the barrel off there, and then come back in through the front door.
Okay, that's fine, I'll do that.
So, you come back inside, he gets a small ladle, pops open the cask, and, like, not even like half a scoop of the ladle, just mixes a little bit in with the tea. And then he just points out to you guys. Well, big guy put the barrel in the front of the house. So whenever you guys are ready, just head on down to the blacksmith.
Thank you, sir. We'll head
Brom
out
thinks you-
immediately. Hopefully, we can get these weapons done before tonight and deal with the problem immediately.
Grid's good at what he does. If anyone can smith's fuck, lost my train of thought. If anyone can smith something of good quality in a small amount of time, it's definitely him.
I'll take your word for it. Thank you.
No problem. Tell him I sent you.
Will do. I guess with that, we'll leave with Brom carrying the fucking.
We probably should grab the rest of the guys so they can all grab their weapons so we can do this all in one turn.
I agree. Are you okay with carrying that around for a bit?
It's
Brom
heavy,
got
bro.
this. Brom is very strong. Brom can carry this all day. Brom has a little pride in his strength, alright?
No, it's understandable, but it's pretty heavy.
Oh, I know.
You sure
This
is.
motherfucker, this motherfucker liked his silver spoons. Okay.
So,
But this is a lot of silver.
I'll just connect the cake slicer to my arrows and just shoot shit at them.
it only works for one arrow,
Just one arrow.
That's all he needs.
which will be like.
Oh,
Alright.
Single shot.
Misses
Brom,
with the one
you
arrow.
You carry the casket to the blacksmith. I will go get everybody else. I think it'll be faster that way.
Okay.
And
He has
with
to
that,
realize. He has to realize Bron probably should have came so he could literally carry two of them because they're gonna fight like a goddamn monkeys.
So, for expedience sake, Brom, you go to the blacksmith. We'll get back to you. Mintel, the first person you find is Bimar. He mentioned something about going to a general store. So, Bimar, what do you want to do at the general store?
I don't know. I'm investigating for. I said silver, so value.
Okay.
How well off is this man? First of all,
What was that, Dave?
how well off is this man?
He seems moderate. There doesn't seem to be a lot of foot traffic out here.
Okay.
It's mainly tracks for like trade and like trade and cattle and whatnot.
Then since he is not what I am looking for, that changes everything. I will see if he has anything of value for sale that's like powerful to industry, like that would strike my fancy.
Hey, good on you for coming down to General's General Goods. The name's General.
Hello, General. I'm Bramar. I'm wondering what's your finest items for adventure that you might have and stuff.
For adventures.
Mm-hmm.
We don't normally get a lot of your type. We have some rations, some rope, a couple tents of the larger variety.
Yes. I have plenty of.
We have some traps.
Are they special traps? I want something special that only you might have. Like something you keep on the download that you give to your special customer, perhaps.
Sorry to say, but Mar, I just met you. You're gonna have to
This is
prove
crazy.
that you're a special customer.
You want magic? What makes you think I'm? How do I prove myself?
You know what? You said you have a bow, right?
I do have a bow.
Is it noticeable on your person or?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I see you have a bow there.
I do.
You see that moose head?
Yeah.
Above the entrance over there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if you can hit it from here.
How far away is it?
It's thin within distance. The general goods store is more long than what it is wide.
All right.
So like, you can walk down and see all the goods they have and then walk back.
Or just sneak attack on it. Is it surprised?
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, you can sneak attack. Do it with advantage.
Nice. 22.
22. You hit the fucking the moose head.
Let's see how much damage. 10 damage.
You end up like shooting it at such a weird angle to where it goes in the nose and the eye is just it goes in the nose, out the eye, and it's just hanging there on the tip of the arrow. Say, huh? That's
I damaged your property. What do I get for it?
That's well, damn. I didn't actually think you could do it. Okay. Well, if you want a bit more of the special goods, then I got a couple things. I make them myself. They're special type of traps. There's not a lot of them, but there's something.
Interesting. What do these traps look like?
You see two. So he pulls out three varieties of trap. The normal bear trap.
Mm-hmm.
You already know about those. You see two other traps that are laid down, and they're just a pair of sticks. Well, they'll look like to be like metal, kind of like metal chopsticks. But instead of like blunt ends, there's
I'm
a
not bending
point.
over. Come here.
Yes, you are bending over.
Sorry, I was talking to the dog.
No, you're
I was
good. You're
gonna
good.
pet her. She just like laid down on the ground. I was like, I'm not bending over to pet you.
Okay.
So he shows you two different varieties, and he has a couple extra, and he can go ahead and show what they do if you don't quite believe him. But these are arcane trip lines, and he actually lowers his voice so he's not being as loud as he was before. These are arcane trip lines. I made them myself. They take some time and some special materials, but what these do is that these two sticks, you put them anywhere within 15 feet of each other, and then there's an invisible line that goes in between them. If something trips that line, the magic goes off.
Here's my question for you. Is it possible for anything to see it, or is it impossible for anything to see it?
I mean, he'll give you one of the sticks. You see anything there?
Do I see anything?
There's nothing fucking there. Like you can wave your hand in between the two lines. There's nothing.
Set it off
there.
immediately.
You feel like it's not primed to get set off, obviously, but you feel that there's like something there, but you see nothing. It's what you feel is like you know those very thin wires to where you can only see them if someone points them out to you.
Sure.
It's like that.
Alright. How much are you selling these for? You're very talented.
Well, seeing as these are a one-time use magic item, for each one I have about, let's see, I got 4 of these. 75 gold a pop. I can change out whatever type of damage you want them to do. But once I set it, it's set. That's the type of damage it'll do.
Can you make them attack the mind something that cycle hurts their sight?
Psychic damage.
Yes.
He starts chuckling a little bit, just Sounds like you want to cause a bit of a headache then.
Potentially.
I
Mind me
haven't
asking,
done-
how much does it hurt?
Basically, this trap will do 3d6 worth of damage.
3d6 psychic.
But once it's tripped, after it's being set up, you will know immediately that it is tripped. Doesn't matter, like, this thing could be 50 feet away from, like, a campsite, and if it trips, you will know.
So you're magically inclined, I'm assuming. Something.
Not by much. A little bit.
I'm slightly gifted in arcane. Would you mind showing me, once I'm potentially done with this adventure, how to construct one of these devices?
Construction is a bit on the weird side, and I wouldn't really make business otherwise.
Well, if anyone asks me where I acquired these devices, I'll point them your way. Even if I've crafted.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Huh? You said that in his voice.
I was saying it in his voice. Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Boom. 7.
Nope.
Woo!
You know what? I like you. You got balls, kid. But how about this? Whenever you want these traps, just send me a letter.
Sure.
Seeing as they have to be delivered, I'll even give you a discount.
Alright. So, how long will it take to make this item attack someone's psyche?
Done.
What did he do?
He sneezed.
That's all he did?
And then he said done.
Okay.
You want all of them for the mind, or you want to switch it up a little bit?
So each one's 75, correct?
Yep. 75 a pop. You can layer them as well. You can put like multiple traps in a specific area.
Get like 50 of them. It's like fire, explosion, fire, psychic, poison. I think, by the way, that's kind of broken, so I'm not gonna buy it.
No, he only has the 4, so.
Okay. Alright.
Fire, acid, poison. By these powers combined, I've created a war crime.
Pretty much. In this world, question.
Yeah.
Is there a thing as a check?
One more time?
Is there a such thing as a check?
As a check?
Yeah, like from nobles,
No.
like an IOU.
No.
Damn,
No.
I was gonna counterfeit something. I could buy one of them if I'm not mistaken. Almost 2. Wait. Oh, I can buy them. Wait, I have way more money than I thought. I fucking platinum.
You have a shit ton of money.
I forgot I have platinum. Never mind. Give me a second.
I was about to say, where the fuck did all your money go?
I don't know. Alright. So 75?
Yep, 75 a pop.
And,
You haven't haggled with them yet, so.
I know I haven't. I'm a little short on change. I can afford one, but I don't know if I'll be able to make a meal for myself tonight. Is there any way you can possibly knock 5 gold off the price?
What are you trying to use these traps for, kid?
I'm planning, there's these creatures that are attacking your wild stock that have human faces and they appear they disappear when, if I'm not mistaken, that sun breaks. So I am acquiring these to possibly rid you of these creatures.
Trying to help the town out, huh?
A little.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. I was actually lying,
Yeah.
but okay.
You're not gonna use them to help the fucking town?
No. But there's
Okay.
deception. In.
Let me fucking roll for him.
That's the only part I'm lying about, though. Most of it's the truth, though. I rolled a 5. So 10, baby.
He believes you.
Nice.
For the town, huh?
Yes. They.
How much coin you got, kid?
I have a total of 90 gold.
Did you told him 90?
Yeah. They are,
If anyone asks where you got these, you point them my way, okay?
of course.
Give me 70.
Give them something. Okay. So he just gives me 1.
No, he gives you all 4 for the 70.
Nice. I'm a good liar with my 10 persuasion.
No, he just rolled shit.
Did he like roll a 1?
He rolled a 2.
Nice. Right.
Doesn't seem fucking fair, man. Don't forget to take the gold off.
I did. So
Okay.
So
You have 4 elemental traps of psychic damage. Psychic trip lines.
I don't know how to spell elemental. I'm being dumb.
Just put
Stop
trip
being
line
dumb,
with,
it's spelled
with
elemental.
Magic trip line.
Yeah, there you go.
4 of those feet.
Yep.
I'm just gonna place them outside one person's door to just instantly kill them.
And then the moment you put those into your bag, he motions over to the normal traps. You think any of these will help you out too, kid?
They're quite resilient against anything that I've used, which is the standard of the mill iron arrows. Even with my shot, as you see, wasn't too effective. Would I be aware that? Aren't I aware they're weak to silver?
Yeah, you would know that was brought up.
All right. Is any of these silver by chance, or silver tip?
Here, no. There's 2 places where you have a chance of getting silver. It's either the blacksmith or the mayor.
Alright. Thank you for this information, friend. I will inquire if I can acquire some of that silver. And I will.
Hey, kid.
Yes.
Catch.
He's throwing something at me?
Yeah, he's throwing a sack at you.
All
Roll me acrobatics to see if you can catch it.
Acrobatic. 10.
You catch it, but the moment like your hands touch it, you feel that there's gonna be weight to it, and you have to stable yourself so you don't bust your ass.
Do I roll again?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Thanks.
10 is what you had to beat.
Nice.
These are on the house.
Ah, thank you. What's in the bag?
There's a quiver of arrows. Of 10 arrows, not 20.
10 arrows.
There are 4 bear traps, normal bear traps, with a metal spike and chain, so you can chain them down to places.
So, chain, metal chain.
It's like a 2 or 3 foot long chain. So like once you hammer the spike into something, it's not going anywhere.
All right. Holy good.
And that's it. Just a little help along the way.
I'd appreciate it, friend. I will.
No problem at all.
I will try to rid these creatures at due haste, and I will leave.
Imagine at that moment, Mental would.
Yeah, while Benmar is like leaving, Mental, you walk in and almost bump into him.
Mental's just like, no. All right.
There was
So
no
you-
silver here, said.
I'm not surprised. But the mayor has actually given us quite a bit.
Oh,
Go
that's
to the blacksmith. I'm gathering everybody up to get their weapons done.
splendid news.
Mental, you see a large canvas sack in Benmar's hands.
What do you have there?
Some bear traps and some arrows.
You didn't cause any trouble to get them, did you?
No.
Hey! This is a place of business. If he would have caused trouble, he would have left with a black eye and a broken leg. Don't insult me.
That's General. He's a splendid fellow.
Go.
He's
I
a
can see
very
that.
loud fellow too.
Go. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to you whine.
Are you talking to your dog?
He
Yeah,
sounds like-
Okay.
she's literally just coming in my room, sitting behind me, just. It's fucking annoying.
Camera doesn't.
She don't need to go. She just.
Roxy,
can't.
come here. Come here. Hey, come here.
Cool. My camera doesn't show my
What is it?
bruise.
Where did you go?
Mental got yelled at by Mr. General.
How tall is?
Owner of
How
General
big?
General
What is this guy? Just like a human?
General?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a human. He just has, like a loud booming voice.
How tall is?
Doesn't
Mental just weighs at the general to me.
he's somewhere around like 5'6".
We're brothers.
He's not tall, but his voice makes up for it.
Dude, we're the same height then. I'm 5'6". I'm a giant man.
Hey,
But Brum is giant turd.
Roxy. Hey. Come here.
Somebody here?
Sit. No. She just barked an already. Sit. Let me tell you.
So you got your stuff set up.
So-
You have a couple extra bear traps. You don't really know if that'll do much, but you and Mental go on and try to look for the others. Bramar, Mental, roll me a perception check. Unless Sylvain, Bamar, and Mental.
Perception.
Unless Sylvain, are you hiding in a specific area or?
I type where I am.
How am I rolling the constant 10s? 10, baby.
Okay. Investigation check. My bad.
20, baby.
Mental.
Investigation?
Yeah. Okay. Bimar, you see some owls fluttering around the building, going in and out and whatnot. It seems to be an abandoned farmhouse. Mental, you see a single owl just staring at you like I'm gonna fuck this guy up.
Just like,
You're being looked over by an owl like this
Hmm.
owl's gonna fucking kick your ass.
Who, me?
No, Mental. You see a whole bunch of owls. You guys are trying to find Sylvain right now.
So we're looking for Sylvain. Wasn't he an owl last we saw him?
Yep.
I was doing that in character, but
Oh, okay, okay.
very. How about we investigate the owl building? Or I can give you my weapons so you can encoat some of them in some silver.
No, let's find him.
Very well.
I swear to God, if he's doing anything stupid again.
Until you have not broken eye contact with this owl. This owl's like freaking you out a little bit with the way it's looking at you.
If that owl keeps staring at me like I'm gonna stab it.
You mentioned
There.
stabbing, and it just lifts up one of its claws, and it's like cracking the knuckles in its feet.
I'd seen it right there.
Nope, Mitchell ain't like that. He ain't like that, but
If one of them is coming to see me, may I repeat what I was doing while they were doing what they were doing?
What did he say he was doing? He yells at someone in his room.
Alrighty. So yeah, after yelling at someone in his room, Sylvain swings across the city, his hair majestically flying. He eventually arrives in a abandoned building. As he goes to a window, opens it up a bit as he makes the best owl sounds he can. As they eventually arrive, he drops a bit of rations and bread as he speaks to them using his speak with animals.
Sylvain's one with nature.
There we go. Now I can get to it easier.
Tarzan.
That just then marks it down.
Yep.
All right. I give you a reward. I have another mission for you tonight. Choice the reward if you succeed.
Fucking owl.
This is the best and worst thing ever.
Owls. Are you listening? Or are you too busy stuffing your faces?
It sounds like they're starting to choke, trying to talk and eat it at the same time.
I will grab one's stomach and make sure he's not choking.
He just coughs up what he's eating, and he just
Slow down.
salutes.
You'll choke. Now then. We're looking for a thing. You saw it last night called a Yeth Hound. It's going to appear likely tonight. Your job? Find it. Immediately. And report back to me. If this thing is annihilated, you'll get all the bread and meat you can want. Understand?
The moment you mention more food, and as much as they want, they just stand at attention, and a couple of them actually salute at you with their wings.
Good. I am the Owl Lord. You are my servants. Let's eliminate this Yeth Hound.
Wow.
And just in owl, just yes, Owl Lord, yes, Owl Lord.
Yes.
By the way,
Indeed.
I will be sneaking up in the building.
Jeez.
What the hell is going on with Sylvain? Like, he just turned into a fucking demon or something.
This is like, okay, so in character, this is the worst thing ever. Out of character, this is the best thing ever.
And at that moment, after the salute, they just go ahead and just fly off and go to areas to watch the forest and the fields and whatnot. There was a lot of owls there, by the way. There was a lot of owls.
If you would have got that 21, you would have been good, but no.
The moment you try to stealth Bimar, a whole bunch of owls just scatter out of the barn. Like there's so many owls, it's like, you know that moment in Batman where he uses that bat call that he has and there's just bats swarming everywhere?
Nope.
I have Batman music playing. It's great.
Well, it's basically that there's so many owls you cannot see like a hand in like 3 inches in front of your face.
So
feathers everywhere.
So like
owls
the
flying.
Scooby-Doo when they open the door and the bats fly out. Gotcha.
Yeah. Just you feel several owls just slam into your body, into your face. it's not a fun time. Mintel, you're a little further back because you were following Vamar, and he's just like stealthing into a bush, about to peek into the window, and then you see all these owls just scatter. And Sylvain, roll me a perception. Well, what's your passive first of all?
I already rolled. I got a 5.
Okay. Then yeah, you don't notice him, but
No, I don't.
Birds flying in my face. I'm just like,
but what do you guys do now?
I motion that I'm going in, and I'm gonna start going in to see if I see him.
Like the
Mental's
moment
just gonna follow.
the moment you take a couple steps in, you see Sylvain there in the Owl Lord costume.
Ah, we've been looking for you, fellow Owl Lord. How are you?
Yes. I was busy with a meeting. I'm ready for tonight. The hunt will be our final.
It shall be, shall it?
Mental walks in, hearing all that. She's like, the fuck are you talking about?
Owl Lord's
Joe.
been talking with his minion.
Yes, my minions will find the Death Hound, and we will rip its throat from its veins. That's not anatomically correct. That's not the point. Let's go.
Let's go.
So Mintel,
Mental's probably having a fucking mental breakdown.
Mental is just like, you need to be in an insane asylum.
do you say that or?
Yes.
What's an insane asylum?
What is an insane asylum?
They
In the
had
messed
those
up
forever.
world where things called Death Hounds exist, everyone is in an insane asylum, except for those who are living in the real world. Let's go, I
feel
said.
sorry for
Wasting
those
time.
people. Let's go, Owl Lord.
Welcome asylum.
Fine, we'll go find everybody else.
So Owl Lord, Bimar, Mintel, you guys, Eldrick, Akihiko, where are you guys at right now? Are you guys still at the inn or taking care of your raptors?
I don't know.
Raptor's taking care of you.
Oh yeah, wake up, rap.
I thought Eldrick said he was going with me and Mental.
I did, because I have nothing better to do.
Okay, Akihiko? Yokai?
Oh, I was muted. I'm at the inn tending to my raptor and my slime. And how is my slime doing? I've been giving a daily dose of my blood.
Slime's looking good. Yeah, there's no change to it yet, but it's enjoying the magic that's in your blood.
Alright, cool.
Vampire slime.
But you guys go back to the inn. You pick up Akihiko. Or well, more or less, you find Akihiko just taking care of his raptor.
Nice to be dealing with somebody normal.
Akihiko, you see someone in an owl costume.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily call myself normal, but the Owl Lord over there, yeah, I think that's what I am.
Yep, you're perfectly normal.
Yep.
Where
As
are
he's
we
like-
putting the weapons?
I still can't get over the perfect, all of us being compatible. That's still the funniest joke.
I don't see
I
that.
agree with that. I really do.
Are we taking them to a forge? Or do we just do it ourselves? I'm not a blacksmith.
Yes, we are taking them to a fort. We haven't moved yet.
Then let us move.
I mean, look at it like this, Mental. At least you're not fighting with him, right?
Wait. What's the time of day?
It's currently around 4 o'clock now.
So the sun is up.
Yeah, the sun is still up.
I'm very confused why an owl man would be out during the daytime. Just
Because
gotta say that doesn't make any
I
sense.
must do what my minions cannot. Also, some owls are awake during the day. Don't be racist.
Not racist at all, but okay.
How about this? Some of us makes a trap for this creature while someone else goes and silvers our weapon.
That's a good plan.
You did say that you got a bunch of trash from our trader, right?
I got a few, yes.
No, I was saying that out of character. You did mention that earlier. Right?
Yeah, I did. I only said I got the bear trap, which that's what you asked, what I had in the sack.
I have one hunting trap.
Mental was just like, yeah, setting up some traps would be a good idea, but we don't really know where they're going to come in at. When we get back to the blacksmith, take Braun with you and try to find out the fields that they attack. And set the traps around the one you think that are most likely to attack.
Well, if they're anything like wild creatures, we could, like, I don't know, tie, like, one of their wild stocks to, let's say, a post. It's easy prey, so it would more than likely go for it.
I would rather avoid causing any more damage to the village.
Why don't we just try and make a replica? You are good at art, aren't you, Kumar?
I'm pretty decent, but we would have
Make
to
a replica,
probably...
smear some dead meat on it, make it seem real.
I don't know how well that would work, but I could attempt that.
We could give that a try.
Okay.
Perhaps they'll be on the same route we took last time.
Hopefully. I can do some minor illusion and make it sound like one as well.
Ooh, that's good.
Luckily, I have good geography skills, so we should not get lost.
And then we can wait in the dark shadows. When they come, you can hex them. I'll bane them, and everyone jumps out and finishes them while they try and slash us.
Yes. First, we're gonna, if this is the plan, I'm gonna need your guys' assistance in getting some resources to make an animal. Obviously, the meat, some sacks so we can, like, fill it up with something, and some wool, potentially, for, like, the hair.
I mean, if they're going after the cattle, you guys could just use some of the actual cattle.
Yeah.
We already said that. We said we don't want to risk their lives.
Okay.
And they're against my ideas, so they're just like, make art. I'm like, okay.
No, Mental wasn't completely against it. He just doesn't want to cause them any more damage than necessary.
Yeah. So if we're against it, we can do that, but we would need to acquire some
He wants to at least
building
make
material.
an attempt to avoid such a solution first.
Not to mention, if we make a replica, we can possibly put a trap inside of it.
We could, yes.
Hey.
I do have a hunting trap on me if need be.
Akihiko, you think you'd be okay with helping Amar set up these traps and the bait?
Yeah, I can help him out.
Alright. Sounds like a plan. Alright, how
While
much
you do
silver?
that-
How much silver did you acquire? Can you, like, cover, let's say, 10 arrow tip?
Don't know. He handed us a barrel full. So
Arrow tips aren't that big.
they aren't. We should be able to, I think.
We'll give him the quiver that 10 arrows he gave me.
I'll go check out the meat market. See if we can find any for good bait.
Okay.
Alright. Akihiko, while you're helping, want to hand me your weapons so that way you can get it silvered. We'll probably have yours done first and run it back immediately.
Alright.
So you're not without it too long.
Sylvain will throw you his sword spear, his sword on a stick.
So many weapons.
Alright.
You have anything you can hand him?
To me?
No, comic.
Oh. Listening too well.
Well, so I figured unless he has something else planned, he's
Silver brass knuckles be made, or not brass, silver knuckles.
I mean,
We're coating our weapons in silver, so
He has
I
no
mean,
weapons. Oh, well, he has a quarter.
I mostly use a quarterstaff, so
Yeah, I forgot. Your unarmed strike isn't stronger than the quarterstaff.
yeah, not yet.
Never mind.
plus like later on his fists will count as magic weapons anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by that point his fist should be out damaging his quarterstaff.
Not with how I use it.
Yeah, we like. I think the one who would it probably end up requiring the most silver would be either Brahm or Eldrick because of their weapons.
Yeah, Brahms probably would only because of his shield.
And mine's a whole stick. So
Yeah. A wooden stick, no less, but you don't know if
Yeah,
they can do
but you
anything
don't have
with
to coat the whole thing. You can
I
literally
do.
coat the
I
whole
do
thing.
I do also have darts, which are they're like lawn dart size. So just
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll take everybody's stuff to get silvered.
Okay. So, Mental, you're carrying a whole bunch of weaponry on you through town.
I say, is Eldrick with me? I'm assuming he is.
yeah, why not?
All right, we're splitting that fucking load.
Okay. Sylvain, you basically backflip on top of a roof.
It means that
and
I
now
was
you're-
describing it.
you can describe it without typing. You good?
Yeah, but then I would waste other people's time. It's not needed.
So, Mental and Eldrick, you guys go ahead and go to the blacksmith. It takes you a little bit because it's behind the mayor's place, but it's like way back there, so the smoke doesn't mess with anyone else.
There we go.
That's basically what I was gonna be saying. Oh, and no one is the wiser when you're jumping from someone's head to someone else's head. They don't even realize. It's like, huh, my head's a little itchy.
Be right back.
Alright. Should I
Head to the meat market.
Okay.
I would wait to head out until you have your shit back.
I will make some sketches.
Well, they're still in town, so it's good.
I will make some sketches of what the animal will look like. Yes.
You doing a cow, a sheep, a goat?
Which seems to have been the most popular. I forget. Was it cows?
It was goats and sheep.
I will do a goat.
Because I legitimately rolled to see how many sheep and goats. The cow was automatic for 1. But I mean, they got a taste for beef now, so you don't know what they're gonna want more.
Better be safe than sorry.
What attributes is my painter supply?
Painter supplies?
Yeah, dexterity.
That would be dexterity.
22. That will be my sketch of what I'm gonna make.
So you make a sketch of. Now, when you make a sketch, it's you get a lot of paper because you have to make something cow-sized. Because apparently they're having a taste for beef now.
Okay.
You get several sheets of paper, put them together, and you start painting. It comes out a little off. So, like, before you start painting, you're doing like the line work to see what would go where. It's like, no, these eyes seem a little off. You erase some of the line work. Replace it. That looks a little better. Then you start painting, and you paint it. It looks fantastic. Like if you did any better, you would think that you can reach into the painting and pull it off the paper.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Kiko with me? See me doing this? I'm assuming.
Akihiko, you want to go to the blacksmith, or you want to help with the painting?
I was told to help, and I said I would help.
Okay, so you're helping with art.
Art and crafts time.
Yeah.
So Bimar is guiding you in certain areas while you're holding several different colored brushes. Make a couple swipes here, make a couple swipes there, and you guys, with the two of you together, I'll take the 23 instead, since you know you're getting help. Two of you together. Again, this cow is damn near lifelike, and with the intelligence of these creatures, you really think they're not going to tell the difference.
Nice. I'm an artist.
Someone hides behind it, and then as it's sniffing it, they just fucking stab through it.
You have several other sheets of paper, and then you continue painting more line work. You basically have a 3D rendition of a cow made out of paper.
It's a paper mache cow.
It's pretty much.
Perfect. Alright, we're gonna make something kind of like this.
Going to Eldrick and Mental, you guys get to the blacksmith.
You know, I'm a bit of a smith myself.
Yeah,
Oh,
Brom's just sitting there shooting the shit with the blacksmith, letting him know who sent us and all this.
Of course, the dwarf is a bit of a blacksmith herself.
oh
Of course
yes.
she is.
Old,
That's racist.
old family way. Definitely not the master of it, because I was too busy drinking to pay attention.
You more or less mastered the art form of crafting alcohols.
Than my own family's craft of metals.
Oh yeah. So
I'm still proficient. I'm just not an expert.
yeah. So Eldrick, Mental, you guys are walking, and in the distance, you see a large hulking mass that is Braum talking to a smaller mass, which you assume to be the blacksmith. Braum, you're talking to the blacksmith.
Yes.
Going, you know, he's out front trying to chop some wood for his forge. You walk up on him, and all he sees is a shadow, and he jumps, turns around. It's like, ah! Oh God! You scared the devil out of me.
Brom's just holding the giant ass barrel. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
It's all good. We don't have a lot of people of your stature coming by, like ever.
Not that people say that.
Wait, I just thought of this. Couldn't I have just silvered our weapons?
I mean, do you have a forge to do so?
I mean, that's basically what Smith tools. It's a.
I think we had this argument last week. It's either you have to roll for it versus it can be just done.
Pretty much.
That would be that was the alcohol.
So,
With the Smith tools, you can't make anything larger than a dagger. It's not like.
But I'm literally
full-on
just
smithery.
dipping. I'm just dipping them in. I'm just dipping them to silver.
yeah, but I still think it came down to.
Yeah, you don't have a container big enough.
Yeah.
Like everything that you have, you can repair weapons, but you can't coat anything because you don't have
Yeah.
like a big enough trough to hold
no.
the silver in.
You could just dig
No,
a
but-
hole in the ground
Don't
and
we
melt it
have
there.
a big ass barrel full of silver?
Yeah.
It'll
No,
light on
but
fire.
the thing is, what we talked about last week, though, I think is what you said was, it's either if you do it, you have to roll to see how good of a job you do, versus taking it to a blacksmith and it's just being done, where we don't have to make rolls for it. I think that's what we came to the last time we were discussing this.
No, that was for the alcohol. Like he can either roll to make a better quality, or he can just take like standard
sworn
and
it
just
was
he
for
makes
this.
something. No, we haven't talked
Alright,
about blacksmith tools
so-
yet.
I don't know.
So it says, Smith tools allow you to work metal, bringing it to alter its shape, repair damage, or work raw ingots into useful items.
Those
But
were
seeing
all
as it's a
ingots.
portable one, I'm going to say that it's not big enough. You can repair things. It's strong enough to repair or mold, but you don't have a bit big enough You don't have a big enough tight special material trough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I can beat the shit out of it with my hammer, and
Yeah.
I can sharpen.
But Brahm, blacksmith is there.
Yeah, Brahm just says, sorry about that. My name is Brahm. And the mayor told us to come here with this barrel of silver so we could ask you to coat our weapons. For the job we were sent out here to do.
Alright then. So, I'm guessing... What's in the barrel? What am I coating it with?
Silver.
Oh! Here, he hands you a crowbar. Can you pry that open for me real quick?
Sure. Brahm sets the barrel down and fries it open. For him.
You see this barrel is full of tiny silver spoons. Like they're supposed to be decorative or memories of places their owner has been to. You go ahead and pick one up, and they seem to have designs on them of like specialty forests or deserts or mountains that this man has traveled to.
These are very nice spoons. It's a shame they have to be put down.
I made them myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is very impressive. He said you were the best smith and the fastest smith around these parts.
Hold up, one sec, phone call.
No, not a phone call. Goku. A Super Saiyan Blue is a Super Saiyan that has ascended past a Super Saiyan God. It is now a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Yeah. Then it's Frieza with the most confused
Jody,
look.
I should mention, while in prison, the DM can have one phone call a week.
How did he end up in prison?
We are the prison.
Sorry about that. That's probably just something, he's just probably being modest because he's my uncle.
Well, the craftsmen of these spoons do not lie.
Thank you for that.
But friends will be coming with their weapons. There are 6 of us.
With what's in this barrel, depending on what you need, he looks you up and down. Where's your weapon?
Braun grabs the shield off his back and sets it in front of him. This is my weapon.
You're one of those. You're one of those shield masters.
Yes. I guess.
Yes.
All I use is the shield as my weapon.
There's not a lot of you around, so it's always good to have someone beefy. And he goes ahead and like wraps a couple knuckles on your armor. He'll take the shield from you, and for a small stature person, Mintel and Eldrick, you guys are much closer now, and you can see like this person is like the third of a size of Brahm.
I got a question, because like my shield, I'm assuming my shields is size of my shields fit to me.
Oh yeah.
Basically, like Mental or any of them probably couldn't even pick up my shield.
They could probably pick up the shield, but it'd be a little difficult.
It'd be like it'd be a little bit bigger than a heavy shield for them, I think.
For them, with your stature, for them, your shield is a little smaller than a wooden wheel. No. It's still a round shield. Like he doesn't have anything different
almost
from
as big as a tower shield.
Oh, is it a round shield? I thought it was gonna be like more of a.
Well,
not a.
you haven't gotten anything different yet, so.
Okay, I thought it was I honestly, since it said kite shield, I figured it wasn't a round shield. I figured it was more like a pointed shield.
So it is a kite shield. So for Mental, it would be the size of a tower shield. So yes.
Yeah,
I
feel
forgot.
like if
I
if
forgot
me-
about the kite shield thing. I'm sorry.
Me setting it into the ground, I feel like the top of it would be almost as level with like Mental's mouth or something. Oh, no, it had to be taller than that.
No,
What?
that's about right. Actually, it's not as big as a tower shield. A tower shield would be just as tall as Mental, if not a little bit taller.
Yeah.
So
The
that
whole point
is
of a
actually
tower
about right.
shield, you're walking through something, but you won't be able to see. With this, like you can see where you're going, but for you, Mental, your eyes are just barely going above the shield while it's on the ground. But this tiny person, this tiny person is
bigger than him.
It is bigger than him, but he grabs it like a pro, like just 2 arms. He loses his balance a little bit because of the size, but he goes ahead and places it down, looks it over, so on and so forth, and at that point, Eldrick and Mental do walk up, and they're watching this happen.
Shouldn't you be helping him with that?
Huh? He goes ahead and
Talking
turns
wrong.
around. Oh, there's more of you.
These are my friends. Oh, he grabbed the shield. He seemed to handle it like a pro. He seems strong.
This is my job.
The
This is
shield
what
is
I'm good
bigger
at.
than he is. It can't be easy to carry.
I don't think it's that hard to carry. He seems to carry it just fine.
Well,
Hey,
you're
I'm
about
fine,
the size of
I'm
the
fine.
house. That's why you can carry
Brom
it just
laughs.
fine.
Brom laughs at that comment.
The guy that's looking over the shield gives out a small chuckle. Yeah, he's pretty large, huh? Who are you two, by the way? I got his name.
My name is Mental Claw.
Ah, you're from the Claw family.
Ah, so you know them.
Yeah, my father's done some work for your family.
Oh, he has he?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I would know him. What would your father's name be?
His name's Grid Gateforge.
Stuff.
I'm Grid Gateforge Jr.
Ah. Unfortunately, I do not know of your father.
He's probably done some work, some secret works. Then he has told me that he's done something for your family, though.
I'm pretty sure he's probably worked with my grandfather or my father. I'm guessing over in this continent, it'd be more likely my grandfather.
I mean, you say grandfather. Depends on how old he is.
How old is my grandfather?
Your grandfather would be in the 70s.
70s. Hey, this guy's clearly a dwarf, right? Dwarf or gnome, right?
He is a human, actually.
Ah.
He has a couple features that look off in comparison to a human, but he's definitely a human. Yeah, there might have been some blood that mixed in.
Half
How
elf.
old does he look?
He in stature,
I said,
he
how
looks to
old
be
does he look? Yeah.
he looks to be like 16, 17.
Interesting. How old are you then?
Me?
Yes.
I'm 22.
How old is your father then?
That's difficult to say. He's gotten quite lucky in certain aspects, so I'd probably say he might be in his 200s now.
Well,
Are you part dwarf? Then
Does it show?
I only say because You are a bit on the short side, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens when blood gets mixed together.
Interesting. And that means
Dwarf
your
on my
father-
mother's side.
That's very interesting. 'Cause your father could have worked under any number of my relatives then, back in the day. No wonder I wouldn't know of him.
My father tends to like the older folks a bit more. So he's probably worked more with your grandfather, or maybe even great-great-grandfather. Who knows? He's
Indeed.
a well-known smith in the city too. He owns quite a number of blacksmiths. Trains them himself too.
Ooh. Intriguing. What's the blacksmith smithery he owns?
Then they go by. It sounds a little off. My dad has a terrible naming sense, but Forge Gate Forgeries.
Have I ever heard of this?
You have, but you don't know much, since you practice in blacksmithing a little bit. But that's more.
They
or less
definitely
how
weren't like
you are of the name.
They definitely weren't like a rival to my family or anything.
Oh no, nothing like that.
Okay.
You've heard of them on this continent while you've been here, but if the kid said he's like 200 something years old, I mean, who knows? He might have been to your homeland.
Who knows? He doesn't even know who I am yet.
No.
Who's to say?
I mean, he's apparently a good teacher if he has several forges.
True.
Definitely have to check them out the next time back in the city.
That might be a bit difficult unless you find one of the less known forges in the lower rings, or not lower rings, the lower district.
Maybe.
He might have. Actually, wait, no. In the lower district, he probably has one in each corner of the city. You might find him if you get lucky.
Just means I have to look. That's all. But anyway,
so, your friend here says you need some things getting silvered.
yes, we're trying to take care of the town's problem with a bunch of Yeth hounds that we've discovered.
Yeth huh?
Yep.
Those are some nasty business. I didn't realize that's what's been causing issues.
And we just discovered that last night.
Is that what all the howling was about?
Yes, we killed one of them.
Yeah, that howling scared you guys.
But shut up.
Huh. Well, seeing as the mayor sent you my way, I can do a bit more than just silver your weapons. Looks like they need some repairs.
Yeah, that would be nice. Thank you.
Won't be much of an issue. I get to go back to the forge. Haven't been in the forge for a bit, so this is gonna be fun.
I will hand him Akihiko's weapon first. Like, could you do this one first? We have other companions are setting up traps for the beasts right now. So I'd like to get them their weapons back as soon as possible.
Akihiko, what was your weapon again?
It's it was blade, but it's a battle size that you changed it to.
Okay. So you hold it out, obviously like blade down. So not to be rude or anything. So he grabs it and he's just, before you hand him another one, he's like looking down like the bow portion of the scythe, like trying to test for balance. This seems a little off. This is definitely gonna need some rework.
I will let him know. know that then, because he said
Ah,
my
he-
personal weapon.
He'll know by the time he gets it back. Trust me. He goes ahead and puts it on the wall behind him. What's next?
Let's see. Did Sylvain hand us his weapon?
Yes, I did. My stick with a blade attached to the end of it.
Next, I would imagine is this weapon for another party of member of ours, a rather troublesome one. But
Sylvain, did you let him know that this is a little bit sentimental to you or not, or no? Or it was just something
No.
makeshift that you made?
I mean, I keep it around because I got used to it. The stick isn't even my original stick. It's the stick we got from Pocket Man.
I guess this person likes spears then? He's looking at it, it's like, what the fuck is this?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
He's a little messed up in the brain, I guess you could say.
Do you have you seen them use this before in any way, or?
I believe. Have we seen him use it?
Yeah, he's fought with it before.
Yes, we have. And so it's supposed to be a sword, right?
It's a long pole, and then a cutlass is attached to the end of it.
Yeah, we've seen him use it. Like I said, not terribly. It looks like he uses it similar to a halberd, almost you could say, or
Long
blade.
spear.
It's a pipe.
Yeah, I jab with it.
Jab, jab.
The equivalent of that is just an extra long spear.
Yeah.
It seems difficult to use at close range, but
Yeah, like a pike.
Yeah, a
I
pike.
agree.
yeah.
Although he does like it over like a normal spear, mainly because he can take the blade off if he needs for his shows, and he can also break the stick in half if he needs to use it for drums.
If I put an enchanted sword tied to it, boom, yeah, enchanted pipe.
I'll see what I can do with this one. And he just lays it down on a table.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Your friend gave me the shield.
How much silver is that going to take?
Looking at this barrel, you have plenty. I can probably make a couple extra things if you're going after. You said Yeth Hounds, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So if there's extra things that need to be silvered, I can. There'll be plenty for that.
Good.
It's a terrible thing Bamar is not there.
Why's that?
He can silver just about anything you guys have,
All right, so
including the bear traps.
Oh shit.
Akihiko,
I have a hunting
Sylvain.
trap, so I can get that silver.
Rom shields. The next would be. Next, we'll work on Eldric's staff.
That's just wood, right?
As far as I know.
One sec. He'll take the staff, and there's clearly an area for a smokestack, and he tosses the staff into the fire,
Well,
and he just runs inside.
I have 6 bear traps.
Wait, did he just throw Eldrick's
He just
staff?
threw his wooden staff
just now,
into the
it's like-
fire.
Well,
Rather rude. He could have gave you a heads up.
well, he's lucky that staff had no sentimental value to me.
Right?
You run back in, and you hear like a whole bunch of like not like forge noises, but like the noises of things like falling off of walls, hitting the floor, clanging up against other things, and then a female voice yelling in the back, "Damn it, Grid, I'm trying to sleep!"
that's great.
Sorry. A couple more banging noises while you obviously hear him running back. And she just yells out again, "Jesus, Grid, stop running!" and then he just opens the door and slams it, and then as soon as he slams it, you just hear screaming inside.
God, I wish fucking Brick or fucking Eon was here, because they would totally just tell him to run back in there.
Sorry for the extra noise. That was some stuff fell off the walls and.
What about my staff? Are you sorry about that?
No, I am not, because that was a piece of garbage. Here you go.
Hey! It was good for the time I used it. Barely at all.
No. That was firewood. This, and he hands you what seems to be like a metal rod. This is good.
It's a metal quarterstaff.
It hasn't been silvered yet, so I can go ahead and take care of that. And he goes ahead and think of it as some recompense for burning that old piece of garbage. And he just gives you like a quick wink. It's like, hey, gotta get around the rules somehow.
I guess that means I can work on the staff once I finally master my own family's smithing style.
Ah, you're a smith yourself.
In a way. I mean, it runs in the family, but I went more down the alcohol route than I did our own family smithing.
I mean, hey, if you ever want some pointers, you can probably find a forge that my dad owns. He's learned many different styles, so.
Does he know the Iron Fist style?
Probably. He's been learning blacksmithing from different planes of existence, from different generations and races.
Jesus.
I'm trying to make my own form of blacksmithing style myself. Trying to impress my dad, but.
How the fuck would blacksmithing look like in the face?
I mean, hey, you don't fucking know.
I know. I'm interested.
Well, here I also have these, and he takes out his darts.
These will be the easiest thing yet. You're still holding the staff, by the way. You wanna? He'll go ahead and stands back a bit. It's like, go on, give it a couple test swings.
I do some cool spinny moves. I do some things that like help launch me in the air, like I did with my old staff.
You're doing all of this for a metal rod. This thing is pretty light. Like he does let you know it's not magical or anything. It's still just made of good old iron and steel. But you know, for iron and steel, this is still like very light.
Nice.
Roll me an insight check.
Alright.
It's not a high roll, so.
Okay. I was gonna ask if I get advantage because it's metal, but
use inspiration.
I don't have any of that shit. Insight 21.
Yeah, you definitely beat the fucking 12. So you're done like testing it out, swinging it, and then you look at him, and you can tell the moment he saw you guys, he knew exactly what you guys are good at using.
Interesting.
Trained eye.
Not only an eye for the weapons, but an eye for people too.
I mean, hey, if you want a good weapon, you gotta match it to the person. This seems to be a bit more your speed.
If I can still do my flippy shit, you know, it's all good to me.
Well, it seems like a good enough staff for you.
And for your friend here, looking back at the cutlass on a stick, I'll think of something.
Conan, please don't ruin his stick. He will be so angry.
See, what he should do is make it where he can still break the metal staff, and then he just has metal drumsticks.
Yeah, but the cutlass is part.
Mental's just like, yeah, I don't know what you can do with that.
Again, I just wouldn't recommend changing it too much. He will literally get so pissed.
But you didn't tell us any of this shit. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm just telling Dora.
Oh no, I know.
He will hear the wrath of Sylvain.
And Mental's just like, you could probably make it a little more solid, I guess.
He just looks at it. It just looks back to you. I honestly don't know what I could do with this.
Just stick it into Shover.
I was like, good luck with that.
I don't
just
know.
coat it in silver and be good.
Yeah, just put the blade in silver.
Yeah,
I mean, if he wants to do something good, I recommend it's something I wanted to do, which you can give you an idea. He eventually wants to get a collapsible metal bar.
Okay.
Instead of the wood stick that he's currently using. He doesn't want to change out the blade, but he wants to eventually get a metal bar that's collapsible into a more compact form.
Don't I kind of already have one of those with my 10-foot pole?
But that's made of wood.
Is it?
Yeah. It's literally like a sectioned off wooden pole that you can tie other wooden poles to it. There's like a screw-on piece.
Like, the best way to explain it is, like, you know canes? You know how they have, like, the notches or whatever? And if you press that in, you go all the way across, the thing will, like, split into two, or you can keep going and it'll keep making it smaller.
You talking to me?
That's essentially what he eventually wants to have. So that he can still split it in half easily, but he can also easily put it together and compact it more.
Am I the only one when he said canes? I was thinking of Cane's chicken.
I think so, Dave.
I was thinking of, Kane, the wrestler.
I know you were.
I've seen it for candy canes.
And then I told me, like, and lastly, I have my sword here. Well, I guess not really lastly, but most importantly, for the next items, the sword.
Like, you hold it out, you hold out your sword, and he doesn't even wait for a moment. He snatches it out of your hand.
Alright.
You see what seems to be a 16-year-old looking child swinging this sword around, like with amusement in his face.
Oh.
And then blade pointed to the ground. He goes ahead and looks at you. Told you my dad worked with your family.
Wait, I won't pay attention to that. Say that again.
I said, told you my dad worked with your family.
What did he do?
He's taking a couple practice. Yeah, he's playing with it like it's a fucking toy. But like he puts the point of the blade into the ground, and like both of his hands are on the tip of the hilt, and he's just looking at you with a smile on his face. Told you my dad worked with your family. It may not be one of his better pieces, but it's definitely one of his pieces.
Indeed, you did. I didn't know that was one of his pieces.
Oh, looking at it, it looks like he has some time put into it too.
So it was a gift from my grandfather.
Ah, all right then.
And we also have the small quiver of arrows, if possible.
That'll be easy.
I would like to get some of my crossbow bolts done as well.
No problem. There's plenty of silver here, so you guys won't have to pay for anything.
Oh,
The cost of the silver itself would be enough for whatever's left.
So, I'm gonna take out my hunting trap and ask him if he could silver it.
I'll be able to silver the teeth. That'll be good enough for the use. If I silver anything else, it'll basically be a decorative piece at that point.
Oh yes, of course.
Jam the mechanism.
Actually, your name was Eldrick, right?
I mean, I didn't tell you that, but yes.
Okay.
I think Mental did say it.
Yeah, I heard someone say it.
Yeah, I believe Mental did say that when motioning to you.
So, Eldrick, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want, the process would probably be able to do a lot more than just silver these if I get a hand.
Let me check my schedule. Yep, I'm free.
All right then. Perfect. He goes ahead and grabs the shield with one hand, and like the sword that Mintel had, he just puts it on his back, and it's just hanging there. You don't know how, but it's just hanging there. And he goes ahead and grabs like the disheveled spear cutlass thing. It's like, I'm gonna have to think about this one. And he just points to you. Go ahead, grab the rest.
All right.
And
Darts,
I'll just
quiver,
hand
staff.
the tandem 10 crossbow bolts.
The bolts.
Does anyone in the group carry a map, or do we have access to a map?
No one
That
has
would
a map yet.
be. I was like, I think no one has a map, but
Someone
Mental
has
is
the
a
capability.
cartographer.
Yeah, he has the capability of making a map, but he hasn't bought the materials yet to do so.
I have,
Okay.
I have a cartographer's kit, don't I?
Do you?
No, I guess not, because yeah, you're right. I never bought it. I just got the proficiencies for it.
I mean, there's a general store, so if you want, you can try to check it out.
See, because I was gonna tell Mental, like I was gonna show him on the map the route we took, because I have great geography. Remember?
Oh yeah, to get to this city, there was like a small like shitty sketch to get to this small town, but other than that, you guys don't have like a map.
I just wanted him to go and tell Bamar and Akihiko when they're going out, like the route we took, so they know the general area where we saw them.
Okay.
Well, no, see, Mental's were setting up a trap for it. So, well, see, Mental was there, and then Eldrick was there. They're setting up a trap for it.
You guys were pointed in an area to where you could set the trap, which was by an abandoned house, which was in the shape of a windmill.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That
It's a good place, and it's far enough away to where they think the howling won't mess with the town, but
all right. Go let them know that, and then guess Mental will head off to the general store.
all right then. Before you go, do you have he looks at the bolts. I guess you have a ranger among you?
Let's say the crossbow bolts.
No, the actual arrows.
Don't he uses a bow? I don't think he's a ranger. I think I would say I'm more inclined to call him a thief. Maybe he haven't seen him do anything like that, but he's rather sneaky.
Okay then. Did he not have anything else then? Just the arrows?
Bamar did not give him anything else, right?
No, I do have other weapons though.
But you didn't give
No, I didn't.
Mental anything else. He didn't give us anything, no.
I mean, Bavar, if you do want to go to the blacksmith later on while they're working, you can.
I don't
Because you
know,
do
if
know
I'm-
there was
if I'm
plenty
done-
of silver.
If I did finish my sketch, I can head down. Yeah.
Oh yeah, your sketch is done. You legitimately like sketched a model and it turned into paper mache. Basically, you did some miracle shit.
Alright.
It's a hollowed out paper mache cow. Looks very realistic.
Alright. I will head there since I've done what I was planning to do.
So, Eldrick, you go ahead and walk inside with them. Brahm and Mintel, you don't know about any other preparations that you need to do other than set up the trap.
All right. So yeah. And first, we'll set up the traps. Start setting it up.
Okay.
Which we do need Bamar for that.
Yep. We'll go to Sylvain. Sylvain, you burst into the small town's meat market, and you just you slam a bag of gold on the counter. I want the beef.
Justice requires beef. Do you have the meat? I'll pay top gold.
We have the meats.
There's
Hold on. What kind of switch got flipped for fucking what's his name?
for Sylvain.
Yeah, like I'm trying to figure this out right. Like he was just normal kooky, and then he's demonic as shit now.
Don't worry about it.
He's pretending to be Batman. He is literally pretending to be Batman right now.
Is that all it is? Because goddamn, I can't get over it. It's so funny.
Flip, I'm loving this so much. You go into the counter and you see a meek brunette woman just at the counter. You burst in, just
Don't be afraid.
Oh my god.
Where's Rachel?
I don't know how not to be.
Where is she?
Terrifying.
Yeah, I'd be afraid of that.
I'm here to save your town. I require the meat. I'm sorry if I come off as intimidating.
Do you want
It's
it?
not intentional.
Do you want it cubed or sliced?
Whatever's gonna smell like the livestock outside.
My god.
Right then. She just you see this meek little woman with a big ass meat cleaver, and she's professionally cutting the meat. How many pounds do you want?
Fuck it into the math.
It's
Okay,
it's 5 silver a pound.
Yep. Stop thinking. Alright,
My weakness.
let's just do, wait, how much was it?
It's 5 silver a pound.
Okay,
Sir?
let's get, 40 pounds.
40?
Yeah.
Okay
I'm
then.
just imagining going to a butcher and doing that.
Is there a specific cut that you want?
I gotta put it on art.
Art? I'm sorry, sir? Ma'am?
Yes.
I'm very confused on what you're trying to do.
You'll understand when your town no longer suffers the screams of agony at night.
All right.
Someone
then.
really needs to bring him up right now. We need to stop
So that's
him.
40 pounds of meat.
Yeah. Do the
That'll
math,
be
please.
that'll be 20 gold.
Yeah, I got that. Here's 30.
Oh well, thank you.
I got that. Here's 30.
She cheered up a little bit. Do you want this wrapped or?
No. Well, yes, that'll preserve the blood. Do you preserve the blood? Is that a thing?
I mean, if you want something fresh like that, I can't get it.
Yes. The fresher the better.
Oh my god.
He's getting ready to go out there and slaughter a fucking cow.
Alrighty then. The freshest 40 pounds of meat. Whole.
Just give me a cow.
Whatever's nicest. I'm not a meat person. You feel like you know your shit though.
We'll go with whole.
Yes. Whole like my heart before the tragedy.
Oh god, here comes in monologue.
He just stops there.
Just in Sylvain's head, there's flashbacks. All right then. That'll be. Can you come back in 15 minutes, ma'am?
No! I will
Oh,
stay here and watch. The Yeth Hounds could be watching.
Oh my god.
You do know they only come out at night because they can't be in the daylight.
Dora.
You don't. He don't care.
Okay.
He's an idiot.
This.
You have to remember he's stupid.
Are you squeamish at all before I continue?
No, if I was squeamish, I couldn't have watched all the terror in the streets.
You're very strange, but you're very intriguing.
Yeah, I try.
At least you're kind. And she just
Yeah.
walks to the back. Like,
Fine.
15 minutes. You
kinda
hear... You hear what sounds to be murder.
Oh God!
And
Oh God, I was supposed to stop that! Oh fuck!
And a cow
I
screams.
thought they were already dead! Oh fuck! Stop it! Stop!
The lady hears your screams over the cows and just her head peeks back through. She's covered in blood.
But I thought they were dead! Isn't that what your store sells?
You wanted fresh, ma'am.
I thought, you already killed it!
You
I was
said-
trying to save lives! You took them.
You said the bloodier the better.
Oh God.
It's Lavana, girl.
So,
She literally went to the back to kill a cow. She literally went to the back to kill a fucking cow. You gave her specific instructions. She followed them to the T.
Yeah, I saw
you
that
listen
coming.
here. Listen
I
here.
saw that coming.
Here's, take this 5 extra gold. These were already dead, you understand?
She comes back to the counter, just a blank stare on her face.
I'm the
hand over
protagonist, I
money.
can't be the antagonist.
Hand over the money and slowly drags it to her. It's like, sure.
He drops 5 more. He does 5 more gold, so he gave her a total of 35 now.
Yeah.
My God!
Do you want me to continue tenderizing it? And she holds up a big ass meat mallet.
Just do what you must. This
All
never
right,
leaves
then.
this room anyways.
All right, then she just skips back.
Oh no!
She enjoys it.
This is like a 30. This is like a 30-year-old woman. You're giving her gold. She's getting happy as fuck. She's like a schoolgirl right now. So she goes back to the back.
She's gonna
And-
get all blooded and she'll come out here and be like, hey.
She goes back to the back and you hear hammer sounds and like a deflating moan that's definitely coming from the same cow. It sounds like she's trying to finish off the cow,
Oh my God!
but she's having issues.
Jesus!
I plug my ears as I sing.
I am the justice. I am the knight. I don't hear the injustice. I am the justice.
Oh my God! No, poor cow.
The fuck you do, man?
This is a woman trying to kill and skin a cow herself. Okay.
Bro, you could have just took livestock at this point.
Yeah.
He didn't know. He's inexperienced in the world. He doesn't know how butchers work.
He's
Fucking great.
He's an idiot.
He's inexperienced. That's why.
The fresher the better.
He's like an old
no
person.
fresher than that.
He's like an old person with an iPhone.
For like the last 5 minutes, you just hear. "Ugh."
It's still not dead after 5 minutes.
You see her finally appear in the doorway. Okay, I'm back.
Remember the agreement.
She literally has like a good what looks to be like a huge ass parcel of meat.
These were already dead. You did good job. Let's never speak again.
No, they were alive.
No, I said they're not. That's why I paid you the extra gold. They were not. Do you understand?
But you said the fresher the better.
Hey, I will take the gold back.
You've already purchased your wares.
Hey, just agree, and I'll leave you.
You're really strange, but your eyes are beautiful.
You can't see them underneath my mask. What witchcraftery is this?
He snatches the meat as he runs out.
Good luck snatching it. That shit's heavy. You gave her more money, so she went ahead and gave you extra meat. And the package
Maybe you need to give her extra meat.
Oh, fuck!
As he just
You're
falls down
dragging
and
it to-
proceeds to roll down the street with the meat.
you roll down a little bit, and then you get back up, pick it up, and then you're dragging it the same way you saw her dragging it through the fucking doorway. Just going a couple
Eventually-
inches.
When I eventually arrive
Going
back
a
at the
couple
group,
more
I put
inches.
it. I drop the meat in front of them.
I got it.
You
Also,
guys,
it's probably more than enough, so we can probably eat some of this.
There's like a blood trail following you all the way from the meat shop.
there actually is. I was gonna say you guys look at Sylvain, and there's clearly a blood trail, like following where Sylvain came from. So if you wanted more meat, you could easily follow the trail.
What the hell did you do?
I bought the meat like I said.
Looks
They were already dead, don't worry. It's a butchery shop. I was too late to save them, so I thought they could be used for a good cause.
There's so
You-
much blood.
you did a really good job. They look.
Kill a fucking cow?
No, I mean, well, obviously they kill cows. Where do you think they get the meat? But it was already dead when I got there.
Sylvain.
Yeah.
She also gave you a really nice cow's hide. It's already rolled up. It's already been cleaned. It
Oh, now you have to remember the cow that you, that you got killed.
Hey, Bamar,
Yeah.
your keg. Or not Bamar. Vince, comic. Why is your name not shit? Eldrick,
is
that's
not
right.
here.
Eldrick.
Eldrick is
real
not
quick.
here.
I'm at the blacksmith, if you want.
Where's the keg man?
He's helping make our weapons.
I got a gift for him. Anyway, use this. I'll be back later.
Fine, whatever. Give us that. We'll go set up the trap by the spot where they told us to, is by the windmill, whatever.
He goes to Eldrick and then gives him the hide to put around his barrel for aesthetic purposes.
Wait, so did you pulled the hide out the bag in
Yeah.
front of us?
Yeah.
The hide has
Oh.
been processed and cleaned. So you know this is something Sylvain cannot do.
We don't know that.
And the meat is wrapped perfectly. So they did come from the meat market.
That's just disguise.
Okay.
Could I get my 6
They were able to do all that really quickly.
Can I get my 6 bear traps dipped?
Yeah, you can drop them off, and Eldrick will come back.
So, we'll get all the fucking meat together
Put it in the paper mache cow.
and go find the cow. But yeah, we'll put it in the paper mache
I tell you
cow.
right now, that is not gonna work.
So,
You put the meat in the cow. The cow starts mooing. I'm a real cow.
Oh, dude, I'm just so good with art.
Quick, beat it up with a hammer.
No,
Be alive.
we created a worse monster.
We
just
made
comes
a
out of
meat.
no.
We made a cow meat golem.
what did Sylvain give me?
I gave you a cow hide to put on your barrel. That's like the fur, right?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, yeah.
perfectly good hide. Like
Yeah, so you can put it around your
can
barrel
use-
for aesthetic purposes.
You can use it on the barrel. You can use it as a blanket. You can use it as the tarp over a tent.
Yeah, but he
you
gave
can
me
use
it
it
to
as a
Mars so we
carpet.
can make his barrel nice and appealing to the eye.
Immersion.
So, Brom, Mintel, Sylvain, did you want to help with the trap or no?
Yeah. It was his
Okay.
idea, so yes.
So everyone except Eldrick.
Alright.
Well, no, but Bamar's going to the blacksmith right now. So
Wait, if Eldrick can't do it, then I can't do it because I'm with Eldrick.
I was just going that way because I knew most everyone went that way.
okay, so Eldrick, Bamar, and Sylvain are at the blacksmith. You guys go to the location that they were talking about.
It's so dark.
It's dark.
You are the darkness.
Well, that's just the way the town is
I'm
a little
scared.
bit. And also, why is it not showing the full map?
There's nothing there.
It's just blackness.
Like my soul.
Wait, are you serious? It's just blackness?
Yeah.
Did you put fog? You probably put fog of war on.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
I'm assuming.
Oh.
This is what the inside of my ass crack looks like.
Did that do it?
Nope. Still black.
Still black.
Pretty dark.
Go to reveal in the fog of war and see if it's on first. It'll tell you if it's on, and if it is on, then just go to the reveal and just do the square over the whole map.
Reveal areas. And boom.
There you go. Yeah, but you just make sure you don't turn that on if you don't want it on.
Okay. I guess it. Oh, that's because I clone. Okay, never mind. I know what happened. Well, first of all, Brahm, you are fucking ginormous right now.
Well, Brahm's big. All right.
Yes, but look at Mental, then look at Brahm. You are taking out like 80 squares.
That's what Brahm does.
That's what Brahm does.
That's how Brahm do.
This is how Brahm do.
Is it Frank?
Why is
Me
it
and Brahm do.
objects and tokens?
I also watching cheap facts about stuff like guys.
There we go.
So I got a question. Given Brahm's size and my size and the fact that I consider my shield like a targe in a way that's smaller than a round shield but bigger than a buckler,
Yeah.
if I were to take my shield and strap it over Brahm's crotch as a crotch guard, would that give him extra AC?
It wouldn't. He can only benefit. So the thing about the shield master, he can only benefit from the AC capabilities from a shield once. He can dual wield shields and use them as weapons, but he can only take the AC bonus once.
Aw.
Hold
But
on.
like, my shield would be the perfect size as a crotch guard for him.
No. While holding the shield, you may use your reaction to add a +3 to your AC, possibly causing an attack miss as a reaction.
No, he's not talking about that. He's talking about
The capability of a shield. Like you can only profit from the AC bonus
permanent
of one
AC
shield.
boost that you get from holding a shield.
Because a shield gives you a +2 to your AC. That's an ability that you have when you use your reaction.
Okay.
So, like, you can have one shield that's an actual shield, and then you can have another shield that's more weapon-based shield.
Spike shield.
Alright.
Okay, so I need to go back onto the token layer. There we go.
Hold on.
So you guys notice that, this is the windmill that they're talking about. But they did say that it was
Wielding a
abandoned.
shield increases your armor class by
It's 2.
2. Yeah, I'm trying to read it, but I just don't like how. There it goes.
So you guys
Oh,
notice
okay, only
that there's
good for
plenty of area for like traps for the thing that you guys are trying to set up.
I'm assuming I'm there too, right? Or am I at the
Yeah.
blacksmith?
Well,
If they grabbed me, I would have went there.
no, because you already dropped your stuff off, so you didn't have to stay there.
Okay, cool.
Sylvain was on the way to the blacksmith.
You probably would have
So
ran into me
Akihiko,
then.
you're also there. I mean, you guys probably did, just letting each other know where you guys are going.
So am I recreating it with my instructions, or what am I doing?
For the trap,
Yeah.
you literally got the meat from Sylvain, or from Mental, since Sylvain dropped the meat off to Brahm and Mental.
Mhm.
And you guys are currently stuffing a paper mache cow full of bloody meat.
Okay, so that's where we are at the windmill. That's where we're making the thing.
That's where the trap is. But Sylvain, you're currently going to the
Right, I'm
blacksmith.
just trying to get proper music.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Akihiko, you're also here at the windmill.
Yeah, I assume so.
I don't see your token. That's why I keep bringing it up.
Oh, I just didn't place it down.
So somewhere around,
Sorry.
draw a shape. Somewhere around this area. hold up. Somewhere around this area would be. Do you see the black square?
Yes.
Yes.
Somewhere around that area, as you've walked up, you've walked around and whatnot. You've got a lay of the land. This area is out in the open. It seems an area where a cow would be to graze if a cow got out. And currently, the cow that you have looks injured.
Injured cow!
Because of the bloody meat inside of the cow.
So, all right. So we set up the cow. Mental's gonna look at the windmill and just be like, "Is that building abandoned?"
They said it was abandoned. You see some light in it, though.
Interesting.
hell. It's a hobo.
Brom's going up to the door.
Check to make sure nobody's in there. If nobody's in there, that'd be a good place to hide out in.
It's somewhere around the 5 o'clock time frame now. So some time has passed.
So when it's around time when it does appear, I will minor illusion the sound of a cow in pain from the area that the cow's at.
Well, I say injured because some of the blood is seeping through the paper mache, and it looks like the cow got blood on it.
Mental will look at Bamard's be like, "Alright, so me and Brom are going to check out the building. If it's empty, we'll come back and let everybody know to set up in there. Set up the traps how you will.
Very well.
I'll give you free reign on that.
Very well.
Let us know where when you're done."
Will do.
Alright.
Brom's already on the door, opening it.
So
Door's
you
locked.
knock on it.
Oh, it's locked?
Yeah.
Brom's gonna just bust down the door then, if it's abandoned.
Wait, so Mental sees like
You guys have been told that it's abandoned, but you do see light coming out from a couple windows.
knock harder.
Okay, Brom will beat on the door.
Boom, boom, boom. You hear that the booming sound does echo on the inside. It's probably not furnished enough for that sound to echo around.
Where is the light
But you-
coming from that we see? Where's the window?
So you see where the actual propeller portion of the windmill is at?
Mhm.
This square right here, around 60 feet up.
I'll be back.
So, like, when the propeller spins, the blade does, like, swing past the window a bit.
So does anybody answer the door?
Do we hear anything inside
You
other than the echo?
you hear something along the lines of scuttling and a voice in the distance. You can't quite make it out. Roll me a perception check to see if you can hear. Okay, 7.
No, I didn't get it.
15. Mental, you hear along the lines of the word minute. So you assume someone said something like 1 minute, but it's like the end portion of minute. So like, take out the mid part of minute. Nut.
Nut.
Yeah.
Where's the nut button?
Mental clears his throat and then just starts shouting, "Whoever's in the windmill, we need to talk with you." He shouts out.
You start to hear footsteps, but like the echoes of footsteps, so they're probably coming down the stairs now.
Mental will listen as he waits.
It takes about 5 minutes of you guys waiting at the door. You guys are continuing to hear the footsteps, and at that point, the door opens up. Hello.
Who do we see?
Hello.
Or do we not see anything?
You see a black-haired, what seems to be a half-elf girl, trying to sleep here. Can I help you?
Sorry, ma'am, but we're currently using outside as lure to deal with some beasts that are terrorizing the village. If you're trying to sleep, we are sorry, but for your safety, I would ask for you to go to the village. Minto will
Just
pull out
there
his
like 2 hours ago. I can't sleep at home because my brother's making noise. I can't sleep here at my hideout because people are going to be making noise.
I like this woman.
Can't someone just let a blind girl sleep?
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but in a few hours it's probably going to get even noisier than what we're doing right now.
It'd only be for one night. Hopefully.
Oh.
I hate
Fine,
noise.
fine. Like, she waves her hands up in the air. Fine, fine. I'll go back to the forge.
Oh.
Oh.
That's great.
Who do you know at the forge?
My brother? Apparently he has some work to do. Someone put in an order for something.
Kill us.
Oh, you were the lady that was making noise earlier. You were the people that he did an order for. We're sorry, we didn't mean to disturb you, but there's big beasts out here that are hurting the cows, and we just don't want you to get hurt if something goes bad.
Wait, how long has it been since you guys put in the order?
What time is it?
It's like 5 o'clock. Like 3 more hours, and nighttime will come.
So how long has it been?
Around 2 hours actually.
About 2 hours now, I believe, maybe.
At least I got some sleep in. 2 hours should have been enough time for him to finish.
Damn, that fast?
Yeah, that'd be very fast. He had a big shield. He had several weapons to do.
I think you underestimate our family and the capabilities of blacksmith blood.
I want to say it.
Maybe, yeah, I'm not a smith myself, so.
But if you've seen this man's shield.
But at the same time, you said you're blind, correct?
Yeah, what of it?
If you could see
she's
the
clearly
size,
looking. She's clearly looking in your direction.
so if you could see the size of the man that is currently standing beside me, you would understand why we really question 2 hours.
What? He's like 9-10 feet tall. Why is that a problem?
Thought you were blind.
I am blind. Doesn't mean I don't have ways to see.
How
Is
do
that
you
blind
see?
sense?
Points.
Your eyes.
She points to her ears and her nose and to her mouth. Just because I'm blind doesn't mean I can't hear your footsteps. Just because I'm blind doesn't mean I can't taste the air. Or smell you, for that matter. What is he, a Goliath? He smells like a Goliath. He's a Goliath.
He's a.
Brom just laughed. Brom just. That is very impressive, little one.
Indeed.
And you're wearing very fancy clothes. I can taste them.
What color was her hair?
Black.
Black.
She's a black. She has black hair, half elf, black girl. She lives in the winter.
I thought it was halfling.
Mentally, like I wouldn't
No,
call them fancy, but
It's
they
half
are
elf,
a
okay.
step up from what the normal person would definitely wear for sure.
What are you, a noble?
Yes,
They taste like satin.
Sorry, now you insult me. I come from a family, a military family.
No. Wait, you have something on you that's satin. I can taste it.
What would be satin? That's the question.
I mean, the last thing that was given to you was by your grandfather was your backpack. So you don't know the
Yeah.
quality of it.
Yeah, that's not what probably would be made out of it. So, yeah.
This. Why do you have a? Do you hold it out to her to show her or quote unquote show her?
No.
She starts getting like grabby hands at you, like starts touching your face, your shoulders, your stomach.
Just so we're clear on this, She probably knows you're there. She would not need a roll perception if she's got that kind of sensory.
I was about to say this bitch has like blind sense fucking for 100
Yeah,
feet.
this is like Toph you're dealing with. There's no stealth with this woman.
That doesn't matter.
Unless you're floating in air. No, I just you're not covering your smell.
I know I'm not.
You can't cover that.
My guy doesn't know that. I know that. He doesn't know that.
Know.
How about you shut up?
Like, I'm aware. I know what
Here
blind
it is.
sense
Here
is.
it is. A book bag, satin. That is terrible quality for a backpack. You need something sturdier.
I'll take that to know.
What do you want?
I'm just seeing what's happening here. What's the problem?
Mental will look back at the mom, just be like, "Don't you have traps to be laying out?"
I do, but I was aware that this place was vacant, so here I am.
We're handling things here, but thanks for the concern. Well, ma'am, as you can see, we do need to get back to work. So, would you require an escort back to town, or will you be good?
I know the way. I walked back and forth to this windmill several times already. I made a path for myself.
Brom could go with it just to make sure.
Well, actually, I'm already there. She snaps her fingers and she's gone.
The fuck?
Yeah, Brom just. The fuck?
Apparently magic.
You guys start looking at each other like the fuck, and all of you roll me a perception check. I cannot use passive perception for this one.
The fuck?
Okay, 12, 19.
22.
Bimar and Mintel are the ones that see this. Braum and Akihiko, you're just looking at the other three, like the fuck? Where'd she go? But Bimar and Mintel, the two of you like look off in the distance, and there's a small puff of smoke, and she's just walking out of the smoke. She apparently teleported.
She's apparently a mage too. Interesting.
Was it like Misty Step?
Dimension door.
Oh.
You see her walk out of the smoke, and then you just see her disappear again.
Misty, dimension doors, doesn't that require line of sight?
I mean, she's blind. You don't know how she's doing it.
You got a point.
No, so yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Well, if she has true sight, it would be one. It would be one thing.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
She's a magical person.
She's an
Magic
NPC.
Yeah, when you can't explain
Weird things
shit,
go
it's
on
never
with
magical.
NPCs.
Alright. Well, let's see, get back to the traps. We'll search this building. Make sure no one else is here, though that seems to be the only person. And
You guys did not get a name. You just got a look of her, which I will go ahead and put up now that I have a nice image. Thank you, Flame.
Is that her?
no.
If we want to know, we'll just ask the blacksmith person.
Oh, that's definitely not her.
Huh?
Cody, the fuck are you doing with these images?
I posted that thing almost an hour ago, and you're just now
And I
noticing
know
it.
No, and I
Oh,
know it's been
no.
an hour ago. I'm just saying something about it now.
God.
Half naked too.
Where is it? Post it
For
now.
hold on. I'm gonna bring it up.
Oh no. Please stop.
More boys are coming.
More boys are coming. Ooh, wait, there we go. Okay, if you could look at the screen.
You're bigger.
That's what she looks like.
Anime
It's not that
wise.
bad looking. No, I don't think that's anime. It's actually just a normal picture.
Her eyes are kind of big.
I say that's anime inspired.
Yeah,
Eh.
her eyes are very big.
Yeah, the reason why I can tell that is the eyes.
Yeah, I'm so used to seeing anime.
I'll say making those more normal eyes, then you would have a point. Granted, I will say if you look at that picture, the eyes are off center as well. Just in case people are OCD about that.
I didn't notice it.
No, I didn't do
That Flame apparently Googled several images, and that was the one that was closest to the idea that I had. It's also in Discord.
When I die, I want my epitaph to read "Mistakes were made." Person, wasn't that already on your birth certificate?
No, her eyes ain't off centered. Her head's slightly tilted. Look at the ears.
Her ears are crooked.
They
It
are.
seems like she's tilting her head just a little bit and kind of looking
No,
up.
I disagree with that because the chin, and then look at her eyebrow, her left eyebrow.
Yeah, that eyebrow's little.
It's a picture. It doesn't matter. All right.
Anyhow, yeah.
It bothers me. All right.
No reason to get held up on it.
Yeah,
Pandora,
but you
I
guys
think
see her
it's-
appear in the distance, and then she disappears again. She most likely cast it again.
Pandora, you talk about the picture I posted. I could post a lot more.
Please don't.
Oh, I'm going to now.
Please do.
Trap is set up. Eldrick, you come to the location with Sylvain, with a much nicer designed keg now, and everything has been silvered, and a couple things have been balanced out. It looks like he actually reforged several things.
I got a question.
Yeah.
How did they carry my shield?
Grid is actually walking with them.
Oh, okay.
So at that point, Grid stabs the shield into the ground. Rom,
Yes.
you see the shield, and you're just wondering, where the fuck did my shield go? Your shield was made of wood. And you already saw what he did with a wooden staff.
You burned my shield, didn't you?
Ah, I love the smell of burning wood for the forge.
He says firewood.
From kind of struggles. I'm assuming you gave me better shield.
I gave you a metal one. Because let's be honest, if a wooden shield, if that wooden shield took too hard of a hit, that definitely wouldn't have lasted.
Fair enough.
Hey, actually, here, hold on. He actually wields the shield. He's holding onto the shield by the handle. It looks a little weird because he's not tall enough, but he is holding on to it. Give it a good punch.
Oh my god.
Are you sir?
Give it a good punch.
I'm gonna hold on to his back.
Hey, Eldrick. We had fun in the forge. I'm trying to show my wares here.
Do you want him to punch it and then it falls on you?
You know, when I expect he's gonna punch it, he's gonna go right into the fucking ground.
So what do I roll for a punch? It's just a normal strength.
D20 plus strength modifier. So just click on the strength area. It should
that's
auto
what
roll.
I'll say.
18. You punched the shit out of that shield. Your knuckles hurt, and he moved back like 3 inches.
You're okay?
I'm fine. I didn't feel a thing. You still managed to push me though. I'm a little surprised about that. And
My knuckles hurt a little bit now.
he walks back up to you and just holds the shield up.
Okay, I'll grab the shield.
He moved back 3 inches. You were expecting this thing to be heavy. Again, it is extremely light for a shield completely made out of metal.
It's the power of metal. No one knows.
Ah,
So-
Eldrick, you saw how
Very
how
impressive.
you saw how he forged these things. You don't know what the fuck. You don't know what the fuck is going on with this person, but he apparently cannot be burned by fire because he shoved his hands straight into molten metal.
Oh, yeah.
Curiosity. He basically showed up as that little girl left, right?
No. The little girl was gone for like an hour.
It wasn't a little girl, but alright.
Oh yeah, I say my bad.
Just for expedience sake.
Like,
I'm
I mean,
just
even
agreeing.
still, 3 hours is still fairly quick for this amount of shit he does. He did.
Well, it was heavy stuff.
And
It
Ron
just
calls
took him
everyone
time to
little,
get here.
alright?
It honestly just took him time to get here. Is more or less the thing because a lot of the stuff for 3 people to carry, it was still quite a bit.
So whose weapons was I carrying?
You are carrying your things, and you're the quiver. Sylvain is carrying the bolts and the darts, and
The
little man
darts were
was carrying.
mine, so.
Yeah, I know, but we'll also say you're carrying a sword as well, because Grid needed Grid's hands were full on the shield.
I asked him.
Well, I wanted to carry Akihiko's because I want to do something cool.
I asked him, how long did it take us to do this?
For which one? The sword, the arrow, all of it? About an hour.
Brown Testament. Oh, that little girl was not lying. He did this very quick.
I mean, the other hours was more or less making sure they were balanced properly, polishing them, so on and so forth.
That is extremely impressive.
Very.
Hey,
That little
I learned
girl
from the
that was
best.
Here, the little
I'm
girl
tr-
that was here was saying you'd have that done in 2 hours, and you're dead.
Black was she a black-haired half elf?
Yes, and blind.
Yes, I believe she said she was your
that-
wife.
No, that's
Um,
sister.
Sister.
She said brother.
That's definitely my sister.
Very impressive on how she can see stuff.
It's a little weird, but it took her some time. She's my twin sister, actually, which sounds a little weird, but that's how things worked out.
Looking at him, would there be any resemblance?
Uh,
Besides maybe the black hair.
the black hair and the eyes. Not the color of them, but more or less the shape.
A half elf and a dwarf.
Are twins, yes.
Would not they get over with
mixed
twins,
blood.
or better yet, related?
Yeah, we're related.
So, one's a dwarf, essentially. No, they're both dwarves.
No. One's an actual half elf, and the other one's a half dwarf.
Okay.
And apparently, from the sound of it, if the mother was the dwarf,
That means
And
the
he-
father was a half elf.
no, the father was the human. So you don't know what's going on there.
I mean,
Alright.
hey, it was a threesome involved.
There was
Either the mother was a dwarf or the mother was a dwarf. But the kid is saying that the mother was the dwarf.
Probably was a dwarf. Which is funny because literally dwarves are basically just normal people. Except slightly sturdier.
So, You guys
Dwarves are
get
a
your
fucking
gear.
contradiction.
Akihiko, your scythe, it has a better metal shaft to it now. I was waiting for the chuckles, but okay. And it's now for the scythe portion of it, it looks like the actual scythe blade of it. There's a back end on the opposite side, but a smaller scythe, about the size of a dagger. So you can actually swing it both directions now. And then the actual large main scythe blade looks like it has some filigree on it with a couple areas that are notched out for actual for a deeper slash.
Cool.
Yeah, you see, I was gonna have Eldrick do some cool, like, stuff he does with his staff, like, you know, spinning it in his hands and stuff like that, and then hand it to him, but...
Yeah, your staff is just completely silvered. It still feels exactly the same way before it was silvered. All the darts, bolts, and arrows have been silvered. All the traps have been silvered. And he also puts a sack down. So I had plenty of silver left for payment, so I used a little bit of it to make these. And who wants to open up the bag?
Me.
You already know what it is, Eldrick, but...
Exactly. Wait till you'll see these sheep.
Mistel opens the bag.
You see a bag full of silver caltrops, and a lot of them.
Ooh. Caltrops, huh?
Yeah. I had some normal ones, so I just threw them in the silver. And after that, I put them in the cooling tank.
This will be very handy. Definitely use this to stop these things from running.
For the bag that he gave you, it looks like you can cover like a 50-foot area.
So a single bag can cover 5 foot square, meaning that...
No, but this is a big bag, more or less.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying a normal bag is 5 foot, but you said it was however many feet, meaning there's way more than however many fucking caltrops there normally are.
And you try to lift the bag, and you definitely this is again very light. It doesn't. It's a little confusing on how a bag this big is this light.
I know why it's so light.
Yeah, because of his very unique forging method, which you definitely have not seen before.
It's a thing that I wish I could do.
Alright. He's already thrown down the rest of the weapons and all, right?
Yeah, everything's in the sheath. He's just handing them out.
Interesting.
Your sword, it comes back to you. It does not look any different.
You didn't coat it with silver?
No, it's silver, but even with the silver on it, with the way the blade looked originally, it doesn't look like it was silvered. It's just the way the metal looked. It blends in with the normal metal, so the sword still just looks the same.
The curiosity, do I need to change anything from my shield? Does it change any of the stats?
Oh no, you guys just do full damage now. There's no bonuses to anything. He just
I didn't think so.
gives his flair to things other than mental sword.
Oh, the only reason why I asked is mine went from wooden to metal.
Yeah, no, there's no difference. It's still a shield.
Man,
It's
if I...
So I'll just change it to metal kite shield instead of wooden.
Yeah.
See if I...
Don't forget to add the tag of silver.
If I ever happen to, go back home, now I can fully damage those stupid motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. With your staff too, he also put some filigree. So all along the staff, it looks like there's filigree of like herbs and medicinal
and
herbs and whatnot, like growing.
I would roll a nat 1 for the first time using it.
So he put a cool design on it.
Yeah, seeing as you talked about how you liked alcohol, you need plants and whatnot to make alcohol. So he put like designs of a whole bunch of different things that you can brew into alcohol.
Oh, cool. It's like a little recipe.
In a way. It's like this area has a filigree of wheat, this area has a filigree of berries, so on and so forth. until the entire thing was covered. Like, and again, he did this in a span of an hour, and then the second hour, it's just you and him polishing everything and making sure everything's balanced.
After looking at
as all
those.
things should be.
Is there
That's
any
the
like
trees. I'll go grab
special
my weapon.
designs?
On the shield,
Yeah, like did he put any design on it, or is it just plain?
it is as clean as a mirror.
Okay, 1 second.
And what was that, Flame? I'm sorry.
I said I after looking at all the trees, I go grab my weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, he just literally just covered it in silver.
Yeah, you can't technically cover wood in silver because silver at that temperature will actually cause the wood to light on fire anyway. That's why he's more or less, these have to go. I'm gonna make something fresh.
The garbage. Get the fuck out of here. The fucking garbage.
How's my arrows looking?
Your arrows are nice, clean, and silver.
Nice.
They're worse than rubbish.
Arrowheads and bolt heads are actually a lot easier to do with silver. Before I continue, I know way too much about blacksmithing. Let's just say that right off the bat, along with all the terminology that is needed. Continuing with arrowheads, depending on how the arrowheads are made, you can either forge the arrowheads themselves and attach them, or just dip a portion of the arrowheads in the silver.
Mm-hmm.
What did he do with my darts?
Your darts, he took the needle out of the dart and just quickly just dabbed it in the silver and dunked it in the cooling tank.
The dart isn't like a dart for a dartboard. It's like a lawn dart.
Oh, I know, but it still has like that needle point, so it can stick.
It does. It's still yeah.
What does my stick look like?
Your stick.
My stick.
He noticed that the actual staff portion of it was actually high quality wood, so he didn't do anything with that. The short sword, the cutlass area of it, though, he did silver it, and he did put in some like filigree of the ocean, saying that it was a cutlass, and that's mainly used for people out on sea.
Yeah,
it is much lighter though, so he probably took the shape of it, reforged it from scratch, and then silvered what he forged. The handle of it though, it looks like it can actually screw into the stick portion instead of being tied, so it's a lot more secure.
Oh,
So
niche.
And it looks like you can remove the blade portion of it whenever you want.
Niche.
If you do find a different blade, you can take it to another blacksmith. It's like, I like this sword, but I want you to attach it to this hilt.
Yeah, that's not happening. I mean, I guess I could get a magic blade, but still, yeah. I'll take that and I'll go back to looking at trees.
Yeah.
Find a perfect spot.
Go on for what you were saying. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Okay, actually, it's like a bigger dart.
What was the filigree on my thing again? I don't think you actually explained it.
Yours is like filigree of moonlight and of the moon, and also of a couple animals.
Oh, what does my arrow tips look like? Did he decorate them?
No, the arrow tips aren't decorated.
Damn.
The bear traps though, all the bear traps have silvered teeth.
Oh man, a rope dart would be sick.
I got some moonlighted animals. Haha, pretty.
Yeah, it's just a slightly bigger dart than a dartboard.
Right. So when the time comes, I'm assuming we have everything set up and look beautiful. I'm gonna use my minor illusion to make cow noises and stuff like that. So it seems like easy prey with my minor illusion on my big cow.
Okay.
And I will be in a nice tall tree as I await for my owls to return with news of the whereabouts.
I will be 30 feet away because that's my maximum distance. I'm assuming there's some scrubs or something I can hide in.
Like
within 30 feet of it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can easily make camp Nice, nice.
I have a 2-person tent.
What if I silvered Anora's claws and stinger?
Oh god, that was fucking loud.
So just so I have. Okay, yeah, I put the square in the wrong area. Hold on.
They use her for healing.
Let me objects and tokens. Black square. There we go. Objects and tokens. Objects and tokens.
So should the people whose tokens are on put their tokens on to the map?
Yeah, I put a picture of, I guess, what my shield looks like in the Discord. It's the closest thing I gotta find to a silver. The other's kind of grayish.
That's not far off. You can use it as a mirror. Like it's that reflective. Now, if only I can figure out how to move this goddamn black square.
Shiny as hell.
There we go. I had to zoom in. I put the black square in the wrong spot. Right there. And then scroll so I can see more. Right. There we go. That's where the actual cow in that vicinity would be. Do you want to pinpoint a square specifically so we can put like traps and whatnot everywhere or no?
Where do you want the traps at?
How many traps do we have?
7.
Well, other than the magic ones.
That no one knows I have.
Dear God, that was loud. You haven't said anything about the magic ones, but you do know those would be really helpful.
It would be.
Is there a tree within 30 feet of our decoy?
I mean, there's a lot of trees.
Yeah. What's now? You want me to roll anything to climb the tallest tree?
All the trees are generally the same size, so there wouldn't.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's say
Yes,
the nicest looking tree.
So it's right there, fine. Where the cows at?
Yeah. So I will put. What just happened? Why did this move? Undo. God damn it! I've been spoiled with Fantasy Grounds, and I'm trying to do commands for Fantasy Grounds. Let me go ahead and put a square. Note to self: lower flames volume. That is where the cow is.
Okay.
Which is technically a trap.
Yeah, I would need a tree, or I have to drive a stake into the ground for my hunting trap.
Oh shit!
A
I didn't move the box. Okay. God damn it!
How about we trap every single corner?
That is supposed to be here. Why did I move it back? There we go. This is supposed to be here. The bear trap would take one actual space.
Yeah.
And you guys have like 6 of those. You already know what the trip line would
7.
take. It can take seven of those. You already know how much space the trip line would take, which is a 15-foot line.
Yes,
There's
they
some
would.
nice stuff going on over there.
You are correct. I'm not using them.
Your hunting trap is a bear trap. It's got the saw tooth.
So just point out where you would want the hunting traps.
Do you each corner sound good for you guys?
Sure.
So one in each corner.
So, this is a paper cow, right?
Shred. Yeah, it's a paper cow that looks realistic and it looks injured. And it smells like blood.
Okay, could I put a hunting trap inside the cow? So if it goes to step in to eat it, it boom,
You want the
get trapped.
floaty boom booms?
Or I have that stuff that's just kill stuff or eat it.
Mental will give the bag of cow traps to Bamar with the instructions of once they appear, spread the cow traps all around them. so they can't fucking move.
I see.
I mean, again, you do know that they're really fucking stupid. So you can literally just put the caltrops
bear
all
trap.
around.
Oh, bear trap.
In this black cube, you can put the caltrops all around, and they will walk through it thinking that it's thorns. They won't know that it's silver.
So I can put the trap in the cow.
In the cow, no. You can put it next to it, because if you put it in the cow, then since it's a pressure plate type of trap, they're not really gonna be triggering it if they bite
They're
it.
not gonna step through the cow to eat it. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we'll put one in front of the cow.
Right here?
Hey, Dora,
Yeah.
does this windmill turn on?
It
Like, how's
is
operating?
spinning. It
It's
is
spinning.
spinning by the wind.
Wonderful. So that smell should
Oh, you guys do feel the wind.
yeah, so
yeah.
the smell will carry out.
Yeah, I'd set it whichever area I think they might appear from.
Okay.
Whether it's,
Are those traps
You-
easily moved?
The bear traps?
Yeah.
The bear traps, they have a specific type of 2-3 foot long chain, and at the end of the chain there's a spike that you hammer into the ground or something solid. They will not be able to break out of it unless they do a proper strength check.
No. I mean, like, if we need to quickly reset it to a different position.
Oh yeah, if you want to reset it, you can. Since you guys placed them, you guys know how to get them out. So yeah.
Okay, I just question because I'm gonna when it gets dark enough, I wait for my owls and hopefully they can give us a better estimate on which direction these things will be coming from and we can properly prepare better.
yeah.
Question, or no, Brahms didn't ask you. Does anyone have any small pieces of cloth we could put in our ears?
Well, do they know if we can be affected again? The people who rolled history last session?
They do, and you guys took a long rest, and it has been a new day. You guys
Okay,
can.
so it can do it once. So it can fear us once. It can make us fear or whatever once per day.
Earplugs.
If you guys pass, you are free from effect until the next day.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Would the Ice Spider Queen's thread will be able to
Well,
do
technically,
it enough?
if it's once a day, we haven't came up that once a day yet.
You guys took a long
but
rest
by the
though.
time they come around, it will be once a day.
Okay. Yeah, so Brahms just done it because I kind of figured something like that was going to happen. And Brahms doesn't want to be affected by that again.
I'll take some cloth and you have it in hand so I can put it in my helmet after I get the owls.
I'll use my sacks for kidnapping as earplug.
Okay. Hey, Bamar.
Yes.
You and Eldrick have a little something that you can spice up the meat with.
Oh, yeah,
That might help.
We do.
But the cherry jelly?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, fucking drunk. Yes, hell, oh god.
Oh yes, drugs, the best weapons.
It's potent as hell too, so I mean.
I asked Mental, do you have anything put in your ears? I don't have any. Wait, I got a mess kit. Mess kit's a freaking sewing kit, ain't it?
No,
No,
It's
it's
a cooking
food.
kit.
Oh, is it? Never mind.
It basically allows you to cook things while you guys are on the road.
So I'm gonna take a piece
I
of
have
meat.
nothing.
And who knows? You don't know if cooking food will actually help out in your journey or not. So.
Okay.
So does anybody have any spent things they can make earplugs out of?
Do what? Earplug?
Yeah,
Yes.
if we can cover our ears, the howling may not affect us.
I mean, we might just have a better chance of succeeding the save, maybe.
Essentially, that's what it is.
I have soap. Gotta shove soap in my ear?
No.
Why?
How many squares wide is it
You know what?
for the black square?
Can I put a candle wax in my ear? I have a candle.
I'll just take a piece
From
of
like
it.
Hurt, but
side-
it would work.
From side to side.
What's the bedroom?
Yeah,
made out of?
from left to right. Is it 5 or 6?
I want
I mean, here it's 25 by 25.
6.
6.
Yeah.
6 squares Okay, perfect. Because I have to copy it down onto the other map, and that's.
I think it's
do.
6 each because they're both 25. So
Yep. 6 squares.
Actually,
Hey,
I can do this.
What's a bedroll made out of?
Bedroll is made out of very soft cloth that helps with sleep.
How many how many people's ears can I?
I'm going to rip some small pieces of cloth off the bedroll and put them in my ear.
How many people can a candle fill their ears?
You wouldn't need much.
Couldn't
So,
that
I
cover
mean, you might be
everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just give everyone some candle wax.
Eldrick, can you move your token real quick?
Oh,
Where?
Give candle wax. That-
Just away from the square, because I'm trying to copy and paste it. Thank you. One square off from that landmark, so
Why is this
perfect.
not in the damn rules?
What's that?
What?
Fucking length of a grappling hook.
Who else is using a gray line?
Grappling hook length is the length of the rope that is used along with it.
Right, but that doesn't state.
Rope is 50 feet.
Okay, wonderful.
That would be mental, and that's like kind of pink, not gray.
Unless you find like a really shitty
Right.
merchant, rope is always
It's
going
like
to be
it's a
sold in 50
pinkish
foot lengths.
color. It's almost gray, but it's pink.
Do I have a second weapon? I forget.
So you're not going to use these magic traps.
No.
No, he already said he wasn't. That's why he had to roll the deception.
You have two more
God damn it!
two more bear traps.
We have 3 more.
Hey, does anyone have an extra blade
There's 5 there. There's 2 more.
Oh,
that they don't need to use?
somewhat.
Nope.
Or I guess I gotta just tie. Okay, Dora, I want to tie my grappling hook from this tree that I'm at to one that is
Can you ping the tree for me?
it's the trees where I'm trying to figure out where the other tree would be, where I want it to be. Like the other tree will be like right here where my arrow is.
Okay. So
I want to tie the grappling hook to the tree I'm at, and then tie it to the other one as well, so I can easily slide across if need be.
kind of like
tightrope.
Zip line.
yeah,
Well,
kinda
tie rope,
like-
zip line, whatever. Just
a
something to
zip
get
line.
across.
Yeah, you'll be able to go one way, but you won't be able to go back.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all.
it's zip line.
I mean, I can run up it all Sly Cooper style, probably with acrobatics, but yeah, it's sort of
Yeah.
sliding. Yeah. Yeah, that
Okay,
works. Yeah.
So something I'd like to do.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a piece of meat, and then I'm gonna open my flask of cherry jelly and just put a little bit on there.
I mean, you can just put some of the cherry jelly into the cow.
Yeah, I'll do that.
There's
I
a
do.
clear area where you think they're going to be biting because of the bloody marks. So
Yeah, I go, and then spread it evenly. Like
heck,
I
you can
was,
even just put it on the outside.
like I was
They won't know the
saucing
difference.
it. Look like I sauce in the meat. That's what
Yeah.
I was trying to do.
Having fun, bro?
Brom,
Cody.
I'm going to murder you.
What?
I
You're like
can't
it's permanent.
see. I can't see.
Oh, I see you fixed something else too.
Yeah. Now you got 2 more traps. Where do you want them? In the black cube.
We'll wait till we know.
He's going to die, Cody. I will kill him.
Okay, so we have what, 3 you said?
2.
2. Here and here.
Okay. That back, all shape, change color, pick color. There's the one. Where's the other?
Right here.
Okay. Perfect. I will go ahead and recopy this. I can still see you. Copy. Go to the battle map. Paste. overshadow, and move.
I didn't just delete all text. You can actually, if I'm not mistaken, you can get rid of the action to be able to draw at all for your player.
And
Or he can just be a responsible adult and stop.
Yeah.
copy. Paste.
Look, it's all in that corner over there, at least.
How many spaces away was that from?
Man, I wish
2,
we had
3,
one
4.
more, because then we could have put one there and one up here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So if I can take my hunting trap back after, that'd be cool.
So going back, I'm just trying to make sure I have everything properly pasted compared to the other map.
Give me a second.
There we go. Okay.
You do you. I will be back in a second.
There we go. That's better prep music.
Subscribe.